Hi everyone, I am Nick, and today I'm going to work on two sets. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish this first set, which I have been working on. This is day 4 now, so this is a long time. It's only 834 pieces. So this Darth Vader bust, I'm still not done, or helmet. I'm still not done the Darth Vader helmet. I'm on bag 5. I just have to do the back, basically. So I have Darth Vader here, and that's the last part, just the back. Hey Zyrus, how's it going from the Philippines? How are you? How are you? And it's not 1 a.m. yet, so but you're always up, you're always awake late, which is okay. It's okay. So if you see the, oh yeah, I'm almost done. I should be done already. This isn't a lot. This isn't a big set, but if you saw from the thumbnail, I have 2 boxes there. One is a picture of Darth Vader, and the other is the picture of the friend's apartment. And so, yeah. Well, I was gonna say I want to start that, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to start the friend's apartment today. Just have to turn this to get it right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to start that today. Zyrus is doing good. Good. So my first question here for my what is 812. What characters do you think they should make for a Marvel CMF series? And as you guys all know, we are already getting a Marvel CMF series later this year. I don't know if that's a rumor or if it's for real, but that is the news. And so this question was asked a while ago, probably around 2016, before even ideas of a Marvel CMF series was around. And I think I remember my answers were like mostly X-Men characters, I think it was. So I had a bunch of X-Men characters in mind that they haven't made yet that I think they should make for a Marvel series. And I think they could still do that once X-Men is a thing again. Once X-Men is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And so characters, so I think so far we've gotten Storm, we've gotten Cyclops, and we've gotten Wolverine. So for a CMF series, well, Beast would be too big. They could make a minifigure Beast, but I would like a big fig Beast. So Osiris says, I really wish I can have the Daily Bugle. I think it is too expensive. Yeah, it is expensive. How much is it in the Philippines? It's shameful that Lego has ignored X-Men. I know, we only got 2 sets? 1 set? 1 or 2 sets. We got the one with the Sentinels, and I think there was a second one. So the X-Men jet. It was like an X-Men jet and the Sentinels, but I can't remember if we got another X-Men set. But yeah, so CMF's Storm. Oh no, we got Storm. I just said Storm. Gambit. So Gambit would be cool. Professor X, of course. Yeah, we got a Magneto, but we didn't get a Professor X. I don't know if I'd want a Jubilee. But I guess you have to have a Jubilee. Who else was there? Jean Grey. Oh, they did come out with a Jean Grey for the San Diego Comic-Con. It was either the Phoenix or Jean Grey. I can't remember now. I have a feeling it was the Phoenix. Oh, for those watching, if you can like the stream, did I get the Daily Bugle? I ordered it. Brick Toys Jazz, but it hasn't arrived yet. I'm guessing it's gonna arrive next Wednesday, just because when I ordered the friend's apartment the week before, it came the following Wednesday. It was Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday. It came the following Wednesday. And so I'm just assuming that the same thing will be with the bugle. It says it's shipped. I got the email that it's shipped, so it's coming. Jazz, you got the bugle. I think I remember you're saying that you were gonna get it, but I'm not sure if it has arrived yet. What other X-Men CMFs? I'm just trying to remember the Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler would be a good one. And they can even do like the tail, because they can have the tail attachments, and then have the little devil tail for Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler was actually one of my favorite ones. What's going on, Maverick? Howdy, howdy. Howdy from Germany. If you're not busy, here is, but no pressure. We used to always say that, no pressure. Oh, it's all blinky. I don't know why it's blinky. Let me just open up a new one. Okay. There you go. So Brick Toy says, you're gonna wait for the promo or double VIP. Yeah, double VIP for sure, because you get a lot of points for the Daily Bugle. 400 or $3.99 in Canada. What do you think about the Lego Infinity Saga? Oh, those sets? Okay. I'll probably get the Infinity Gauntlet. I'll get that. The other ones, I'll get it for the minifigures, but I probably won't keep the set built. So I want the bald Thanos, because I like that head. So I'll probably get that. What is that set? The Command Center or whatever it is. The Final Battle. Is it called the Final Battle? Oh, did I put in the wrong piece? Oh, that's not good. I'm missing. I have this skinny piece where I'm supposed to have this bigger piece, and I have a feeling I put the bigger piece on Darth Vader already instead of the skinny piece. And so I have to look here. Where would it go? And I might get the Black Panther set as well. So I have to look back on these instructions where we had to use the smaller wing piece, and I used the big one instead. Oh, okay. I see it. So this is for the flap, and it goes on one of the flaps. So I'm gonna take the flaps off and just see here. Take both flaps off. Which one? Oh, I see. Okay. I see where it is. So I just have to take this off. That's an easy fix. So here. So this just goes. Oh, this is completely wrong. Where's my brick separator? That's what you get for not paying attention. You make mistakes. Okay, there, and then this goes on like that. Okay, all good. Put this back. Put this back. There. Okay. That wasn't too hard. I thought it would be more difficult. Okay, let me move on to the next question. Let's do 813. Characters for DC Comics CMF series. So we already did get that. Oh, what do we have here? What do you think about the new Lego Harry Potter sets? I think they're cool. We're getting the same sets over again, but this time with green roofs, which is like, oh, okay. Now I have to find room and have another whole new Harry Potter setup because I want the golden Harry Potter minifigures, and each of them comes in an individual set. And I know I can just get them on Bricklink, but then I also sort of want the sets too, even though we already got them. Well, we already got like the Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets, I think, already. The Basilisk, I think it's called the Basilisk. The Basilisk looks good. It's all molded. I really do like Honeydukes though, or Hogsmeade, which has Honeydukes and the 3 broomsticks. Even though it's open back, I still like them. And I think I'm gonna put them in my Harry Potter area here behind me. I'll probably put them where I have right now I have the burrows. So I'll probably move the burrows into the Billy bookcase in the laundry room and then move Hogsmeade's there. And then afterwards, I'll probably, with the new little cubes I have in the laundry room, that's where I'm going to display the new Harry Potter sets. So Zyra says, do you have to complete all the sets to build the whole Hogwarts? I know some of the sets, they attach to each other. However, I don't know if you'll have a whole Hogwarts if you buy all the sets, because possibly they're going to come out with more sets next year with green roofs to continue it. Because what I have right now behind me, it's like a couple years worth, because they have like the astronomy tower was the new one that we kind of added to it, and I don't think there's an astronomy tower in this the green roofs set, but I think there's like 4 sets that connect to each other, like really small ones, 3 or 4, something like that. And Maverick says, I have the same with the golden Ninjago minifigs. Yeah, I know. I haven't picked up all the Ninjago minifigs yet, but I want to. Right now, I only have Sensei Wu, and I'm probably going to wait until Toys R Us has their 20% off sale before picking up the other ones, if they don't sell out. If they do sell out, then I guess it's just a Bricklink thing, and I'll just have to bite the bullet and pay for the extra. But hopefully, once we're not on lockdown anymore, Toys R Us will have their sale, and I can go in and grab those. Because I guess, yeah, they came out with Zane and Naya just in the new wave right now. So, which ones are you missing? Do you have them all, Maverick? And Zyra says, my favorite Lego Harry Potter set is the Polyjuice set. Oh yeah, that's I think that's the bathroom one, where Hermione is a cat, has the cat face. I think that's the one. I'm not sure if that's also the one where you have the brick built Fluffy, the 3-headed dog. I'm not sure if that's the same one too. Okay, yeah, the first wave all sealed. Of course, all sealed. Yeah, I guess I haven't memorized. I don't, off by the top of my head, I don't remember all of them. I know there's a mech. That might be Jay, possibly. I know there's a car that shoots out a motorcycle. That's the only ones I remember. I can't remember what the other Ninjago sets are that have the golden minifigures. And I don't remember for the new wave. Yeah. Maverick, are you a huge Ninjago fan? Or do you just like that? Because I know you got the Ninjago Gardens. I didn't ask. Do you have... Oh, you do. I think I remember you said you do have Ninjago City and Ninjago Docks as well. Oh, so the question. Characters for DC Comics CMF series. Going back to the Marvel one. I would have liked to do... I would have liked to have... But we're getting them now. But my answer before would have also been like a Daredevil, a Punisher, and a Blade. But we already getting that with the Daily Bugle. So that would have also been an answer for me. Oh, what did I just do? I made the guy go through and... Oh, I did flip it. Did I even need to flip it? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, so for DC... We've gotten mostly all of them. We've gotten all the Justice League, I think. And then we've gotten a lot of bad guys already in the Lego Batman. Or even we had a DC line, and we had even like the Wonder Twins. Yeah. I don't know what else for DC that we can use. We've got most of them. All right, let me move on. 814. Characters for a Star Wars CMF series. I don't know. That's tough because we've almost after every movie, you get all the characters. You get all the characters with different Star Wars sets. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't think of any Star Wars characters we haven't gotten in a CMF series. I don't know. That's tough. I don't even remember what I said before. Yeah, I'd have to look. I'd have to look on like Brickset to see who we haven't gotten. Oh, I know a character we haven't gotten, but I wouldn't want him in a CMF. But I just watched Solo, the Han Solo story yesterday, and the Paul Bettany character for the I can't remember, the red something. I just watched the movie, I can't remember. He has like red streaks on his face. He's the main bad guy. I don't think we got him in a Lego set. So maybe he could be a character. And then if we get him, then we can have Paul Bettany as Vision and Paul Bettany as that guy. And I was actually looking at all the different characters, and I don't have a lot of them. So I don't have Akira, who is Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones. Daenerys. I don't have her. I don't have the Woody Harrelson character or the female partner. I can't remember the actress's name, but I think she was in Mission Impossible. I don't have the four-armed guy. I don't have the Flag Smasher character because I know they came out with a Flag Smasher character because I was looking on Brickset. So she's there with the mask and with all these like horns. I guess I wasn't really into the movie, so I didn't pick up these minifigures. I should have, because I think the set came out in 2018. So I guess if I'm ever on Bricklink looking through the minifigure section, I can keep an eye out for some of those Han Solo the movie characters. Yeah, because they even had the four-arm guy too. He's in one of the sets. So my loss. All right, let me move on. 815. What huge Lego set do you want? Huge. dated a broad that was so handsy it seemed like she had 4 hands. Yep. Those handsy characters. Did I send you? I don't even remember. I think I did. All right. Just in case. Yeah, so I just watched Solo yesterday, and I didn't realize that was the first time I actually finished the movie. I thought I had watched it all already, but I didn't. And I think the first time I watched it, I only got past the introduction to Lando when they're playing cards at the beginning of the game. Because everything after that scene, I didn't remember. So, and I didn't even know that a certain Sith shows up at the end. 2018, so I don't think that's a spoiler anymore, but I didn't even know that was a thing, which was interesting. I was like, oh, interesting. Because it's terrible. You know what? It wasn't that as bad as I thought it was. It actually moved up. It moved up in my ranking. So those are 2 movies that I poo-pooed before, Rogue One and Solo, and now, yeah, they're better. It helps when you're not falling asleep through a movie. You actually pay attention. So it was okay. I liked it. All right. What huge Lego set do you want? The huge ones that are coming out. So the stadium, BFAB just mentioned the stadium is another go. The best part was the end because it's finally over. That could be true for a lot of things. Hey, Mama Lego. How's it going? How are you? How's everything in your neck of the woods? Okay, so the stadium. I don't know if I want Titanic or not. Maybe I'll have to see the picture. I wouldn't have a place to put Titanic. Maybe if it came with a rose and a Jack and a Rose character, but I don't think they'll do that. What else? There's other big sets. Oh, the Home Alone. I think I have a spot for Home Alone if it's not too big. If it's crazy big, then maybe I won't have a spot for it. But that's another big set. The DeLorean. People are saying it's supposed to be as big as the Ecto-1, but I don't know if it will be. I still think it might be just as big as the Porsche and the Mustang. But I'd like it. So Mama says, trying to rebuild my catamaran figurine out of what I need. Oh, that's cool. Cool. I'm trying to think what else. The World Globe. I don't know how big that's going to be. Yeah. I'm thinking out of all of those, maybe the stadium I'm most excited for. Okay. 816. Least favorite Lego movie set that you own. So it's not the worst Lego movie set. It's my least favorite. You know, the one I don't like the most is the Castle Calvary, but I never did pick that up. So I can't say that because I don't own it. The worst one I own, Lego movie set. It might be one of those like 3-in-1 ones. Not 3-in-1s. Alternate builds. I do like the vehicle, like the car type vehicle ones. So I do like the ice cream truck, the garbage truck, and the plumber truck. There, maybe the I was gonna say the helicopter. I think it was like a barn that turns into a helicopter, but I don't mind that one actually. I don't think I kept it though. I kept the plane because I have it in my I have it in my Lone Ranger area. I don't buy things I don't like. I buy sets for the minifigures that I don't like the actual builds. And I think for the Lego movie, what I was doing at one point was collecting all the sets that had micromanagers, because I was making a micromanager army. And I had a huge micromanager army. And then eventually I needed room for more sets where I had my micromanager army. So then I just ended up taking it apart. Oh, for those that don't know, the micromanagers were those like black cubes, alien robot guys. And they had like different size ones. They had small ones, big ones. And so I was just buying all the sets that had those. And then I had them all displayed like in like a scene. But that was a 2014, 2015 thing. So let's say the helicopter one. It's definitely the smaller ones I didn't like, because I kept all the big ones. I still have them all displayed. All the big Lego movie sets. 817. Why do you have so many YouTube channels? Well, I don't have so many anymore. I did have a lot at one point. We had this one, Nick's Brick Life, which I still kind of just post family stuff on there, but I don't do the daily vlogs anymore. And then Maria had her Brick Zapper channel. I had my like Brick Dancer channel where I first started just doing my mocks. Did I have more? I think I have more. Oh, just like my work type channel. Yeah, I think that's it. But I was really active on this one, Nick's Brick Life, and Maria's channel. Daily content on all three, and sometimes twice a day for this one. Well, actually, always twice a day for this one. Now it's kind of twice a day on the week. Actually, it is. It's twice a day on every day except for Sunday, because I do a live stream Monday to Saturday, plus churning out videos. So if you count live streams as posting content, then it is twice a day except for Sunday. So, so why did I have? Not what is. Why did I? So, because I didn't want to have all the content just on this channel. I didn't want to post daily vlogs on this channel, and Maria had her like speed draws and everything. I didn't want to post that on this channel as well, just because 2 a day was already a lot. You don't want to be posting four videos a day on one channel, because no one's gonna watch that. Okay, 818. How many minifigures do you have? Oh, I can go to brick set, but it's not, my brick set is not up to date, because I haven't put the friends on there. All the 17 Lego Shop at Home orders that I just opened on the weekend is not on there. But as of like the last time I updated it, I might have to change my name to the minifigure collector. Oh, I'm not signed in. Do I even remember my login? Usually it's like Brickset is already logged in already, so you don't have. Oh no, it's the wrong login. I'm not logged in on this phone. I have to like log in on a different phone. Gotta run. Big storm coming. Oh, geez. It actually hailed here today. It was hailing. Let me see if Brickset is open on the computer. It's like super hot past couple days, and then today it started like raining and hailing a little bit. All right, let's see if I'm logged in. I am. So 4,427 minifigures. Boom. Mama Lego says it's snowing here. Yeah. Is it snowing right now? I didn't even check. I didn't even go upstairs and check the window to see if it's snowing right now. But I know it was snowing this morning. Well, wet snow. So it was like coming down, but then I guess wet snow is like when it hits the ground, it melts right away. Do you have all the CMFs from all the series? I don't. Maybe I'm not sure which ones are complete. I have to look at Brickset for that because I'm pretty sure it'll show there. I can safely say series 12 and on, I have all of them. But before series 12, I think I was just picking and choosing, and some of them I completed, and it was all through Bricklink that I was getting them all. I know I don't have all of series 1 because there were a few there that I didn't get. Oh, and there was like one of the recent ones I don't have them all because I didn't pick up that policeman figure, the chase figure. I was too late to start feeling them because by the time I started feeling them, they had all the boxes had already been picked through, and so I just got the ones that I needed for the rest of the figures. I was too busy playing Pokemon Go. I forgot the series came out, and so I was too late to the game to go to the store early, which is usually my tactic. But other people beat me to the store early to feel the packs. Oh, for those watching, if you can like this stream, that'll be great. Did you guys hear that alarm? Okay, I'm almost done this. Now I just have to put on the back piece, then the label, and then Darth Vader is done, and then I can start Friends. I was watching, well, I don't have HBO Max, so I was on YouTube and watching the Entertainment Tonight coverage. Oh, how do I attach this? Oh, I didn't put on the back pieces. The Entertainment Tonight coverage of the Friends reunion. And so they showed some of the guests that popped in, and they showed how the set looks and everything. I didn't realize that Central Perk, the coffee shop, was located to the right of Monica's apartment, like on the actual soundstage. So I thought that was cool. I thought that was interesting. And from all the cast members, it looked like Joey aged the most. He had all this white hair. The one who looked the youngest actually was Ross, to me, when I was looking at the coverage. Ross looked like he didn't age one bit. He looked the same. But it seemed like Joey was the only one that didn't decide to dye his hair to the regular color, unless all of them who are probably in their like mid 50s now have their natural same hair color. It hasn't gone gray. Never know. Okay, what question am I on? 820. What is your oldest spaceman figure? I have a bunch from Bricklink, and they were not the original, but the guys with the stripes. I think those were old ones because I think all of my regular spacemen, I think they were like redone because all the logos are nice. Oh, so Mama says now it's back to rain. Joey has actually had a lot of gray since he was 24, like me, and he's dyed it most of his career. Oh, I didn't know that. You did your Shazam out of order, Rick. It's confusing me. Yeah, I heard it was actually good. The special. I wasn't expecting it to be good. I was at first under the impression that they were going to do an episode, like an actual episode with all of them. I didn't know it was just looking back at the past type thing. So when I heard it was just a looking back at the past, I wasn't too excited. I was like, "Oh, really? That's not great." You're excited to chime in, even before the Shazam. You're like, tap 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 tap. Oh, Shazam! You should have like already a Shazam button on your keyboard, where you just press it and then Shazam happens. But yeah, they were also saying all the. I guess in the actual episode, they were talking about all the guests that popped in over the years, and then they were giving their 2 cents about that as well. Any of you guys Friends fans? Have you watched the episodes? I've watched all the episodes. I have them all on DVD as well, and I watched it live as it was going on. So, I haven't seen an episode in a long time though. So some of it is still like I can't get references off the top of my head. I'll have to like watch it again. So Rick says 99% of the time, if I'm in the chat, I'm using the phone to respond. Oh, yeah. I usually do the same thing. Unless I'm building, then sometimes it's on the computer, and then I type it. All right, I think I'm done. The last piece is this, which is the label. So let's let the label fly in here. And then we're done this bust. I was finally able to finish putting all the sounds in on my Destiny's Bounty set. Finally. It was actually 5 different videos or 5 different clips of pictures, and each clip of picture had about say 700 to 800 pictures on them. So the early onset of gray seems to be a genetic inheritance for me. Oddly enough, from my mom's side, at 24, a lot of my hair went gray, but as a guy, I had no issues with it. Yeah, I have a lot of gray. I think it started around the same early 20s. Not so much on top, but mostly on the sides. However, still thick. I got it on my mom's side. I remember my grandfather had a lot of gray hair early, like from pictures, but he had like a full head of hair. So I'm okay with that. Got an email today that my back order TIE Fighter pilot helmet will arrive tomorrow. Nice. Maverick, I didn't ask. Do you have all the helmets of all the? Well, 2 questions. Do you have all the helmets in general? So Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. And second question is, if not all of them, do you have at least all the Star Wars ones? Because I know you're a big Star Wars guy. And Rick says, you've got the Reed Richards gray. Yeah, Reed Richards gray, just on the sides. The salt and pepper. I know my parents always dyed their hair, or both of them. My mom would dye it brown. My dad would always dye his hair black ever since I was little. So I think both of them had gray hair early. I don't know. I don't want to go through the hassle of dyeing my hair all the time. So you notice it more when it grows long. When it's cut short, you don't notice the gray hair so much. And now that I've gotten the hang of cutting my own hair, not having to spend the $20. Well, actually, it was like $25 now at the barber every month. I can just like clip the sides. My wife does the back. She does a bit on the top, and then I'm good to go. Um, oh, so I'm missing Batman and Venom. Star Wars, I have all of them tomorrow. Cool, cool. I'm just missing Venom, but it's on its way. I thought I ordered Venom, but when I opened all the busts on the weekend, there was no Venom. So I thought I had pre-ordered Venom and Carnage at the same time, but I guess I didn't. Dad use Grecian formula. I'm assuming that's a dye. That's a type of dye. All right. I just have to do some B-roll stuff for my stop motion. So that's just taking video footage, but I got to move this camera out of sight. Let me just move this over here then. All right. So it's sweeping up. So usually at the end of my stop motions, I just have like close-up views of the set. Let's do the back view. Which kind of makes it, I don't know, does it make it like a type of review type thing? A silent review where it's just building and then you kind of see the set. Okay, and then now I just have to take a couple photos for the thumbnail. So we'll go like a... And the thing about the iPhone 12, you can have like by using portrait mode, you can... I usually go portrait mode and then stage light. So it makes the background all black, and it just has the set lit up in the middle. Okay. So Rick says, old man black dye for gray hair, and decided I'm not dyeing anymore, but is dying for a haircut. Okay. Yeah, so I cut my brother's hair. I cut my youngest 7-year-old and my 11-year-old's hair. However, my 16-year-old, I don't know, he doesn't trust me. He doesn't want me. He wants to still go and get his hair cut. But I'm like, everything's closed right now. But he's just gonna wait. Okay, so this guy is next. The friend's box. Oh, not friend's apartment. But I was gonna say the box is bigger than I thought it was gonna be. When I opened it from the Lego Shop at Home box, I was like, whoa, this is big. Bigger than I thought. So I guess let me I should mute myself while I do this so it's not so super loud. All right, so I'll mute myself again because you don't want to be hearing that. All right. So let me move this down a little. Let's take a look at this instructions. Oh, let me mute myself. Stickers. Manhattan. We got boxing. I'm sorry. It's interesting. So this is how the stickers look. So you can see the boxing. It's like I don't remember that episode. Boxing with kangaroo. Here's the I'm sorry. Is that like a Ross? That's either Ross saying he's sorry to Rachel or Chandler is sorry to Monica. I don't remember. The purple or violet's probably Monica's apartment. What do we have here at the beginning? Just pictures. Apartment 19 and 20. I didn't know they were apartment 19 and 20. From the purple walls of Monica's living room. This has a designer. Oh, that's interesting. So it has like the different characters here, but then it talks about what episodes. I don't know if it's what episodes they were. Oh, okay. It shows which episodes the minifigures from. So the one with all the resolutions, Ross shows off his leather pants. Oh, okay. And then the rest is in French and in Spanish. Monica Geller, the one with all the candy. Monica makes candy for the neighbors. Oh, I remember that one. Because her candy was delicious. So that's where this apron is from. Rachel Green, the one where the monkey gets away. Rachel loses the monkey. Rachel loses Marcel, the monkey. I guess that's what she was wearing for that. How do you store empty boxes? I throw them out. Yeah, I recently was holding on to the Porsche, Lamborghini, and Bugatti, and the Coliseum, but yeah, I just ended up throwing out. And then people on the stream are like, "What? You could have sold those. Those are worth money." But then I don't want to hold on to them, so we just recycled them. I'll at least do one build stream today, then the interview tomorrow. Nice. All likelihood, I'll build tomorrow too. Cool. Saturday is a good building day. Phoebe, the one where Phoebe runs. Oh, is this the one where she's like running funny? Is that the outfit she was wearing? The funny Phoebe run? Phoebe is living with Rachel. Oh, okay. Rachel moves out and lives with Phoebe for a while. Chandler being the one with the cat, where Chandler doesn't turn and slide. I don't remember that. Joey Tribbiani, the one where no one's ready. Joey puts on all of Chandler's clothes. Oh, I think it was they were supposed to go out and one of them wasn't ready and was taking too long. The one with Ross's library book. Janice invites herself to Chandler and Monica's wedding. That's cool. And it shows the season and the episode that it is. So that's neat that's there. Okay, so it looks like the first thing I'm building is the lazy boys. So that's bag one. So bag one, we're gonna get Chandler and Joey, and then build the lazy boys, and then 2 to 6 is gonna be the actual apartment. So let me mute myself for a sec. Okay. Oh. That should be a crime throwing away those boxes. See, that's what people were saying, but you know. I'm glad you recycled them. Money isn't your primary motivator. Yeah, I'm not a seller, anyways. And I didn't know anyone around here who just want them. I could have given it to them. True, ABC, less space occupied with boxes is more space for Lego. Yeah, see that? See, I finally got rid of them when I was getting that new IKEA shelf where I have the Millennium Falcon and Imperial Star Destroyer. So the boxes were in that area. So I got rid of those boxes, freed up space for more Lego, for more shelves for Lego, basically. Yeah. The Millennium Falcon box, gone. Superstar Destroyer box, gone. Those are big boxes too. All right. Let us begin. So I'm just gonna make these minifigures first. I don't usually stop motion the minifigure builds, but I like this torso. Joey Tribbiani has all the ties going on. Regular hair. It's a cool doing the raised eyebrow. It's focusing on me and not the minifigure. Well, you'll trust me that he has a raised eyebrow. And then make Chandler Bing. Where's Chandler's pants? Here it is. So Chandler could have better pants because Joey has printed pants. Oh, he has like a laughing face. I'll keep the laughing face. I didn't know there was a laughing face. So here is Chandler's laughing face. And here is Joey's raised people's eyebrow. Okay. Oh, and Chandler holds a ticket. I forget why he's holding a ticket. Did it say in the... What was he doing again? Chandler is... One where Chandler doesn't turn on slide. No. The one with the cat. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's holding a ticket. Rob probably is that. Okay. So let me start with my stop motion to make sure this is turned on. On. There. Sometimes when the clicker hasn't been clicked in a while, it turns off and it has to get recalibrated with the Bluetooth. Okay, and let me see what question I'm on. 821. Favorite Lego City sets? I think this was asked like many times already. Okay, so like I've said, oh, what do we have here? So Mama Lego says, I throw out my boxes too. Yay. Maverick, I am still keeping mine, but will run out of space soon. Maybe I will try to fold them before I can let myself throw them away. Yeah. Plus, a lot of your Lego is still in the box too. Not a friend fan, but the minifigures are dope. Yeah, the minifigures are cool. Nice printing. Like even, I'm looking at the Central Perk minifigures. They're okay. I think the minifigures for the apartments look better than the Central Perk ones. Okay. So let Joey zoom by and drop this piece. It's not sticking. Okay. I'll just do something else. I'll just have the pieces fly in. Usually I'll have like the minifigure drop a piece, but I can also have it fly in together. So favorite Lego City set. I'm just gonna say I've said it before. Fun in the Park. Fun in the Park and the amusement park one. So I think Fun in the Park came with 15 minifigures. I'm assuming the amusement park one came with similar amount, and it was more of a minifigure pack with just small side builds. And so some of the small accessories was like having a wheelchair. I think there was a wheelchair in there. There was a baby stroller. This was Fun in the Park. I can't remember what year Fun in the Park came out though. But that counts as a Lego City set. Wasn't really a fan of like the big vehicles or the buildings in the Lego City line. So I'll just go that with the minifigure set. Okay, 822. What do you bring to a Lego convention? Okay. So number one, well, not everyone has to or not. Oh, this isn't even plugged in. Not everyone has to, but a mock. If you generally if you sign up for the 4-day weekend, you're also a displayer. However, some people have also just signed up for the 4-day weekend just to play the games and to socialize with other AFOLs. So that's a thing too. But when I've gone, I've brought mocks to Lego conventions. If you are there for just the public days, then you don't have to bring anything. You just go on the Saturday or go on the Sunday and look at all the Lego displays. Bring cash because they also have vendors. Usually they have vendors, or they have guys like they'll say, "Hey, I have something," and it's like in the back of their van. But we don't know many people like that. I don't know if he's still watching, but you can bring your Lego skills because oftentimes they also have games where you can like sometimes it's speed build, so your skill of how fast you can build a set, or they have mock building. So sometimes it's called polymock or mock combos. So poly mocks are usually like there's like a poly bag or maybe 2 poly bags, and you're supposed to use all the pieces, not all the pieces, use the pieces from the poly bag or the 2 poly bags to create a mock. And then all the competitors usually have like a number on a piece of paper or something to vote for. So they'll put their paper beside the mock that they like. Or there's other, I don't know, maybe like raise of hand or something. But that usually like that's like the anonymous way. They just put their number beside, and then the mock with the most numbers is the winner. But the fun thing too is like everyone gets to keep their creation. So basically you get to keep that free poly bag. Or set. Sometimes they're sets too. Maverick says, I am screwed without instructions. Have you ever tried to create your own mock? I have. I've made a few mocks. A lot of them micro. Maverick, if you like Ninjago, that's a mock over here. It's the small version of that. So that's the big version. And that's the micro version. So we got the Ninjago City, Ninjago Docks, and Ninjago Gardens. Over there, can't really zoom in, but those are like video mocks. There's a small Apocalypseburg beside the spaceship. Up there is Wizard of Oz mock. There is, beside the Disney Castle, it's a micro amusement park mock. And then, yeah, I have a bunch of mocks around here. So I've brought some of them to conventions. Yes, I saw the one in today's video. Very nice. Would buy instructions for the microscale city. And don't forget Smalley World. Smalley World is, I showed Smalley World. Smallville is under the pool table. What's going on, Jeremy? Not sure if you're traveling or not. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, what to bring to... Yeah, that's probably all you need to bring to LEGO conventions. Bring yourself. Number one, bring yourself. 823. Thoughts on LEGO Minecraft? LEGO Minecraft. We bought some. None of it is together. Actually, the micro Minecraft stuff is still together. But the bigger Minecraft sets, Tristan had his Minecraft scene beside for those watching, if you can like the stream, that'll be great. He had his Minecraft display by his base. He had this like Lego base. So just stop to take a break from driving, eating lunch, and maybe hunt a little. Ooh, what are you guys eating? Milanos? And are you guys going to Target or Walmart? For the Minecraft, I've kept a lot of the minifigures though. So even though we took apart the actual builds, I kept the Minecraft Steve, the Minecraft. I forget what the female Steve, what her name is. She has orange hair. I kept all the monsters. So like the skeleton, the creeper, the zombies, the pigmen. I kept all those guys. Chinese food. Oh, Chinese food sounds good. Maverick says, Lego Minecraft is old school Lego. Love it. Not picking up the sets right now, and I'm sure I will regret it later. Well, really, all you need is like the specialty pieces, like the specialty printed pieces for Minecraft, because everything else is just like blocks. But they have a lot of like printed, pixelated looking pieces for Minecraft. I think the only one I have my eye on right now it's because like Harold keeps pointing it out is the pig house. That might be the only one. PPP is holding me off right now with Minecraft. PPP. I don't know what PPP is. What's PPP? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what PPP. Oh, price per piece. Okay. I should know that. What is the price per piece or price per part? What is that for Minecraft? I'm trying to put the camera down so you don't get that purple lighting. I'm not sure why it gets that purple lighting. It hits the top there. Yeah, price per piece. Yeah, is it more than 10 cents? Probably, I guess. I don't know why is it because of the license? It shouldn't though. Okay, 824. How many Lego sets do you have? Oh, so I can just, so this isn't official because it's not all updated, but 2081. That's the last time I updated 2081. But I haven't put out like all the new stuff that I bought. I haven't put it on yet. I think it'll be easy though, because I just have to go to 2021 and I could just scroll through. I'll probably go like biggest to smallest and then scroll through and see the ones that I haven't highlighted as owned yet. And then I could just do that. So shouldn't be too hard to update it. 825. What camera do you use to record your videos? I use my iPhone 12. iPhone 12 regular. It's not like 12 Pro or anything like that. I used to use like a regular camera, and before I used to use my iPhone 3, and then maybe after that it became like iPhone 5. But I think that was like the iPhone that I had up till like 2017. And then all the other iPhones I got were like upgrades for Pokemon Go. It wasn't really upgrades for shooting videos. But I think the iPhone 12 is good. Like it has the 4K ability, but I don't do the 4K for my videos. I think I tried it at the beginning and it was like errors where it wasn't shooting for some reason. Like it wasn't being able to play with some of my devices. So some of the videos weren't playing on my iPhone 12, but it was playing on my iPad, something like that. So I just decided just to go with the regular 1080p. Jeremy says, glad I wasn't the only one who bought a new phone for Pokemon Go. I didn't buy it for Pokemon Go. It was just because my I guess the plan was already up, and so I was able to get a new phone. However, I think it was like 2. So I went from like 5, and then I think from 5 it went to iPhone 7. So that was the new Pokemon Go phone I had. Because I first played Pokemon Go with iPhone 5, and then for a while it was iPhone 7, and then and then there was something wrong with my charging, so it wouldn't charge anymore, and so I just went from an iPhone 7 and got the iPhone 8, and it was the exact same phone as the iPhone 7. I guess maybe it was supposed to have a better battery or something like that. But the size was the same. So I was happy the size was the same. So I was able to still hold it with one hand. And then from iPhone 8, I went all the way to 12, from 8 to 12. So I skipped 10. I think Maria she went from iPhone 8 to iPhone 11. Well, I still had the 8. And then I went to the 12, and she still has the 11. So the 11's bigger than the 8. I mean, sorry, the 12. The 12 is bigger. However, it's not too wide, so I'm still able to hold it with one hand. But it is bigger. But the camera's really good. And I used to always have to do like for vlogging, doing like this and vlogging. I can still kind of vlog with that. I can hold it with my hand, but it's not as easy. Now like so this is the 8, my old phone, and this is the 12. So I can still use it to look at my what questions. 8, so 825. Oh, what camera do you use? So 826. Have you expanded any modular buildings? It's like the person asking question already knows that I have. So I've expanded 4 modular buildings. I've done, I think the very first one was the Parisian restaurant. So I did I expanded the Parisian restaurant. I made it wider. So I just doubled it basically width wide. And then I think the next one was the Palace Cinema. And so I went from a corner building, Palace Cinema, and expanded it width wide to make it into a side building, or like a front facing building. So I did that. The tricky part though was getting the roof parts on top to have a corner, but inward facing corner. So it's not flush in. I just kind of like put the ceiling part on there, so it's just resting. But I think it's good enough as long as you don't mess around with it. And then did the town hall. So I was able to get a second town hall, and then just build it another couple stories up. Here, Amon. And then the Grand Emporium. And so for all of those, I didn't buy extra sets. I was able to win them in raffles, luckily. So I don't think I would buy another one. But I know like YouTubers, they might buy like 3 or 4 and make like super huge modular buildings. But space again is, what's the word? A premium. Space is a premium here in the basement. So I made those bigger, but at that time when I did make it bigger, it was all kind of in the laundry room, and space wasn't as premium as it is now. Like when I put these shelves up, I measured it exactly so it can be tall enough just for the town hall behind me. But any taller, I guess, wouldn't work. Okay, 827. Why haven't you got into Sydney Opera House yet? So I have it now, but back then the reason why I didn't get it, there are two. One was the price. It was pretty expensive, and I didn't have really an attachment to it. And second, I wasn't a fan of how it looked from the box because it was all studded. Like they had all the studs showing. When I heard the Sydney Opera House was going to retire, that's when I finally decided to pull the trigger on it. And so I finally got the Sydney Opera House. And then after building it, I tiled up the water. I tiled up the floor, the ground, like the tan. And I like it a lot better now after all the studs in the water and all the studs in the ground are all tiled up. But yeah, that was the reason. So it was the price and how it looked. Like when I was looking at the box, I wasn't thinking about tiling it up. I was just looking at it and saying, "Oh, it's not that great looking." The best part of the Sydney Opera House is the sails. So I guess you can see it there. It's behind me. It looks small from there. Are all of the tiles straight? They're 2x4s or 2x2s. They're 2x2s, so they have to be straight. If they were 1x1s, then it's hard. We know someone who watches out for that. So I'm guessing this is Jeremy speaking, because both Jeremy and myself know someone that watches out for straight tiles. But it's the 1x1 tiles that are hard to get straight. If it's a 2x2 tile, like the big squares, when you lay them down, they're straight already. And the water is basically 1x4s, and across this way it's 1x8s and 1x6s. So again, the only ones that need to be straightened are the 1x1s. Okay. This is interesting. I'm not even sure what I'm building here. Like it's using Technic and some rods too. I have a feeling it's maybe the recliner chairs or something that has to do with the recliner chairs. I don't know. Okay. If you guys don't hear music in the background, my brother's not here today, so we don't have the movies playing. Usually, it sounds to me like a little quieter because normally I have like music playing in the background for me, but it's like it's soft. So I don't know if you guys usually hear the music. Oh, so let me move on. 8:28. What Lego foods should Lego make? I think I've answered that one. You know what? Sorry, sir. In and out. Lego foods. I've answered this one. I think I want a Lego burger mold, a hamburger mold. Tried one, never again. Oh, stop motion. Did you see my first and last stop motion? Today? Did you post it today? I think I saw a stop motion before of yours. A failed short. And if you guys looked ahead, do you want to be famous? 2 people this time. I wonder if it's always at 2:00. Next time I have to check if at 2:00, if it says want to be famous. No, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I'll check that. I'll check it out after the stream. What was your short about? I mean, your stop motion. Going on, Mr. Sunglasses.
That's right.
How you doing?
Doing good. How about you, Nick?
Good. It looks very sunny where you are.
It is kind of overcast. It's sunny enough in front of us. I had to close the curtain, but supposed to be thunderstorms here very shortly.
Oh, shoot. So where are you guys at now?
Lexington, Virginia.
Lexington, Virginia is where we are at this moment.
I thought Lexington was in Kentucky. Or is that another Lexington?
Another one.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So Jazz did... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, we just made a quick detour here. Stop by Walmart, get us some food, take a little break. Because we can't show up to a place we're going to too early. But we can't show up too late, so...
Was it zilch, not a squat?
No, I'm still in discussions with the producer on whether or not I might go back and buy something.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. So Jazz did a stop motion short, Lego buildable figures, Trooper and Luke Skywalker doing the Macarena. So Jazz, is it those construction sets? Is it like the Bionicle? That's probably it, right?
Yeah, more
Lego
likely.
Buildable
Those
figures
ones from when was it? Force Awakens came out.
I think so.
Yeah, so that's what 2016.
Yeah,
I think around there. Yes, the Bionicle style. So are you guys able to do you're not sure yet, Bad Batch tonight?
not sure yet. We'll know. We're going to leave here in less than an hour, and then we'll know in about an hour after that. So, what time is it now? 2. So I should know something by 4 to 5 o'clock.
Yeah, because Harold said he's not sure either.
Yeah, he's at his uncle's house, just waking up from his nap.
Oh, he's at his uncle's house.
Yep.
His uncle lives by him.
I guess so. I didn't know.
He drove somewhere.
There's no telling. He keeps sending me pictures and everything, and he's in hotel rooms and then other places. So there's no telling where he is right now.
Did you guys watch episode 5?
Started downloading it this morning, and we didn't have enough signal. So actually,
we'll download it here before we leave, just so we can watch it.
Actually, the producer can do that while I'm doing this.
Nice. Yeah, I was watching Solo. It was all right. It's better than the first time I watched it.
Yeah, and it is out of all of the movies, I would say that is on the bottom of the list for all the Star Wars films. It was it had issues in itself, but at the same time, it was a no-win situation because they were trying to have somebody else playing like Harrison Ford, so everybody's be mad that it's not Harrison Ford playing. I can't remember what the guy's name is who
I
actually
don't
played
remember.
the young Solo, but it was in a situation where I don't think it could have won no matter what.
I think that a lot of the cast was really good though, and then the droid, what's her face?
L3.
Yeah, that I loved her.
Isn't she Fleabag?
Issues.
She's from Fleabag, right?
I don't know.
I think she's from that show Fleabag on Amazon Prime. But yeah, it had like the Flag Smasher girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Fleabag. Yeah.
At first, I was like, "Is that Captain Phasma's voice?" But no, it wasn't. It wasn't her. Because that'd be like two characters from Game of Thrones.
Yep.
There was oh yeah, so I was looking when Raya was supposed to start, and I think it's like June 4th. So I was looking at the cast of Raya, and there's like a lot of known actors playing the voices in Raya, like even like Aquafina and Gemma Chan are both in there too.
Yeah.
And then the main character Raya is Rose from Star Wars.
Yeah. It has a lot of known people.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why they was going to make sure to do the extra purchase with Disney Plus and make sure it had a theatrical release, just because it did have the big names in it.
But you guys haven't seen it yet, right? Are you waiting for the?
Yeah, we're waiting like you are.
The trailer
free one.
really good to me though.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for the first time. It had that song, or like that sound.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, she's like a ninja.
Yep.
So after we were chatting with Robbie the other day about Disney originals, I went to Disney Plus, and well, first I went to Google, and I was just typed in best Disney original movies, and they had like the list of 100 and something to one. So I started at one, and I was going up. I was like, seen it. So the first one I didn't see. It was called Pixel Perfect. Have you seen that one? Pixel Perfect.
Which one is the best one?
It's like number 8 or something like that, or number because I started at the bottom. I think the number 1 was like High School Musical, and then number 2 was like.
Oh, I disagree with that. Oh man.
Well, it's their list.
Yeah.
But Pixel Perfect. Have you seen that one? Pixel Perfect. No. 2004. So it's interesting. It's about like this band. So it's a musical band, and the lead singer doesn't know how to dance or perform, but she has a really good voice. And so her friend, I guess her friend's father does this whole hologram business or something. And so the friend, he got his hands on the hologram and was able to make a female singer hologram.
Seen it.
Oh, you have seen this?
Yeah,
okay.
I've seen it. I forgot about
so
it.
It's not a good movie, but it had me sucked in, and I ended up watching the whole thing. Like the quality is like, it looks like an early 90s kind of film.
Yeah, they look like
I think it's even like a box box screen. Like it's not the wide screen.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's some of it is like Wreck-It Ralph all of a sudden, where the hologram gets lost in the internet, and yeah, it gets kind of weird. But so I watched that, and then you guys were talking about Halloween Town. So Hayden and I watched Halloween Town #1 yesterday, and then when it was done, he's like, "Oh, is there another one? Is there another one?" I'm like, "There's Halloween Town 2. Let's watch it. Let's watch." So we got through halfway through Halloween 2, and then it was like his bedtime. So today he was like, after school, can we finish Halloween 2? I'm like, okay. It was okay. It's kind of weird with like all the characters
I think the Halloween Towns are weird.
wearing like those costumes.
Yep.
So
at least you're getting new entertainment to watch off of Disney Plus.
I recommend Lemonade Mouth. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I have.
Oh,
I own it. I like it so much. I like it so much that when I saw it at Walmart, I bought it.
One of my favorite ones of all time is The Color of Friendship. That one's a good one, I think.
Oh.
It's about
No,
South African apartheid. It's a really good movie, I think.
Maybe I'll write that down so I don't forget.
And speaking of the conversations we had with Robbie the other day, I mean, you saw it, but no one else really who's watching this probably.
Yeah, I was trying to remember, because I was telling them yesterday that you picked something up, but I couldn't remember which polybag it was.
Well, I now have.
Oh, it was that guy.
All right, so.
Oh, so you also got that one. Cool.
Lex Luthor.
Are they all different ones?
2.
Yeah, who is that character?
Giant Man.
Oh, so that's the one he was talking about. Giant Man Hank Pym.
I got 2 of them.
Nice. So what video games did you get in order to get those?
I got Lego Harry Potter collection, so all of the Lego Harry Potter games in one. I got
Marvel
Superheroes 2, and I got DC Villains.
Which console did you get them all in?
Switch.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fun. You guys can play that.
It's worth it just to get these, because if you look up the minifigures on Bricklink in the US, they're $35 a piece.
Really? For those guys?
For these.
Huh. I thought from the way Robbie was saying, he was saying like the ones that they have aren't as expensive as like say Iron Patriot or something.
This one was 10-ish.
And then they had like Edna.
Yeah, Edna. There's only 3 minifigures that the ones I've been to have had. These 2 and Edna Mode.
And a dinosaur, something from Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah,
right?
Dr.
Wu.
From
yeah,
Jurassic
Dr.
Park.
Wu. So, and I think he also said they have some buildable ones too, without
Batwing and something else, and then a Loki keychain.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, but
cool.
2017 release. Whenever Marvel Avengers 2 came out, so it was nice they still had those. Wish they would have had Silver Centurion. I would have got that.
That's the one they were saying is super expensive right now.
I had 2 of them. I got rid of both.
So how many GameStops were you able to go to? Just that one, or
I went to 2 different ones.
Okay.
Went to one where we were near Andrea's mom and dad, and then yesterday we had to make a stop to basically take a break because we can't arrive to places too early. Because if we do,
you went to Barnes and Noble
it's too
for
hot.
Anime too, or manga.
I went to Barnes and Noble first looking for manga, and there was a GameStop next door. So then I went to GameStop then.
So when you do you have to ask about the promotion, or if you already bring up the Lego games, they tell you about the promotion?
Neither one of them were very knowledgeable about the promotion. They were more knowledgeable about the other promotions going on. So I brought it up, one guy had all of the poly bags locked up in a drawer, and it was literally one of each poly bag. So they had enough to do 7 games worth of promotions. That was it.
Okay.
And this is the first store I went to, and they're not even in the GameStop system. So if you try to look up their inventory, it doesn't even show up for that store. It's one of those weird stores.
Okay.
And then the one yesterday, the guy had a box of them where it was nothing but poly bags.
Huh.
So
yeah, I guess it depends on on which ones you go to.
which one you go to and where it is. But it's in their flyer. It's like page 2 or 3 of the flyer at the very bottom of it. It says Lego minifigure free with any select Lego video game purchase. But when you go in there, they say it's all of them.
Okay.
They say select in the ad, but it's literally if you buy a Lego game, you can get the poly bag.
Probably because nobody asks about it.
Nobody asks about it and everything. Yeah.
And do you know if it's only for 1 week for the Memorial Day weekend?
Memorial Day.
It's the Memorial Day sale.
Yes, the Memorial Day sale.
Okay, but like Monday to Monday.
It was the 25th. So what was the 25th? 25th was first day, last day. Tuesday. So Tuesday to Monday.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So it was a week. Yeah.
Yep.
The 31st.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I mean, get good poly bags I didn't even have for free to get games that I will play.
And then we'll just trade it back in.
Well, one of the funniest things was the DC Villains when I bought it yesterday. I went up there with a used copy to buy the used copy for $20, and the guy gives me a brand new copy. So I got a brand new copy of DC Villains for the used price.
Oh, wait! You were trading in your DC villains?
No, they
or
GameStop
Marvel
sells
villains?
used games.
Okay.
So I was buying a used game, but they gave me a brand new one instead.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. Huh. For those watching, if you can like the stream. Yeah, we got DC villain. We got the Marvel villains, but I haven't played it. The boys have played it. We got it at Fan Expo,
which is cool.
Sorry,
it's voice acted.
Voice acted. Oh, okay. The actual voices of. Is the Joker Mark Hamill?
Yes.
Yes. Mark Hamill's the Joker.
Okay. Who does Batman?
It's got a bunch of really good voice actors in it. I saw it on the review for it.
Not Will Arnett.
Let's see. DC.
I'm taking a quick pause. Producer, our friend is back. What? I really wish Harold was watching this.
Oh, the spider.
Oh.
Hey, get out there. Oh, show Nick. Where is it? Can you see it?
Oh, I see it.
You
it
saw
looks
it?
like a fly. It looks like a fly.
Yeah.
It's a spider.
Camera mic.
So Robbie wants to know. Robbie just came in. He wants to know what poly bags you were able to get. I guess he didn't see. Oh.
That thing's gonna jump at you.
Come on, close.
That's big.
It is.
That looks like it looks like an ant.
Don't get so close to it. It's gonna.
I don't know what kind
jump down or something.
I don't know what kind it is.
How did it get up there?
The roof.
The roof. This is a skylight, and we had it open last night. Harold, this is our new pet. It's coming to see
Is Harold scared of spiders?
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's hairy too.
It does. I'm trying to switch this over so that. Man, I'm gonna do the freak out or something like that on camera, and Nick's gonna have fun watching me do this.
that'll be the thumbnail.
It's hanging now.
It's hanging now. Hey, get in the cup. He's in the cup.
Hey, we'll throw it outside. Hurry.
I don't know what kind of spider that is.
Hey, Robbie.
He's gone now.
He's gone.
We have Robbie. We have a spider situation. Oh,
Scary.
You can breathe now. It's gone.
Kawaii.
did you? Is it outside?
Yeah, I threw it outside. I don't kill spiders.
Nope.
So you never did answer. You never did answer the question. You went on a tangent with the spider.
Yeah, Jeremy. Robbie wasn't able to see which polybags you got. From,
I got Lex
GameStop.
Luthor, the one you got, and I got 2 of the Hank Pym Giant Men. So, 2 Hank Pyms
Cool.
and 1 Lex Luthor.
Did you buy 1 or 2 games?
I bought 3.
Oh wow. Which game did you end up picking up? I know one of them was DC Supervillains.
We got DC Supervillains. We got Harry Potter Collection 1 and 2. So all of the Harry Potter games, and we got Marvel Avengers Superheroes number 2.
Cool.
And we started playing Harry Potter last night.
See, the problem is I have all the games. So, I don't have a GameStop though that's open, but I have all the games. The only one it would be like the actually, I don't think I have Indiana Jones 2. I may or may not have that. I don't remember now.
Listen, the other games that I could have got was Lego World, which I wasn't interested in. Lego Ninjago Movie, but it was $30.
How much were those?
Lego Jurassic Park, but it's only, I think it was 25.
Okay.
And Lego Movie 2, which
That-
I bought in.
The game I ended up picking up when Lego City under cover the chase begins.
Mm-hmm. 3DS. I miss our 3DS.
Hey, Robbie, I was telling Jeremy and Andrea that after we talked about the Disney, the DComs, the Disney original movies, I checked out Pixel Perfect. Have you watched Pixel Perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Yep.
Yup, you watched it, or yup, you liked it?
It was
okay.
Yeah. Pixel Perfect is one of those is what I like to call filler movies.
Which one? Filler
It's-
movies?
Yeah. Because like decom, all the decoms had a certain group of actors and actresses.
Makes sense.
And that one didn't fall into that category, so it was a filler movie for me.
I think the guy, he's from a television show. When I was looking at IMDb, one of those Disney television shows.
I watched
What is it?
after
Jeez.
after the show with that we were talking about the decom. I went and watched through the mat.
To the max.
No, to the mat.
Oh, to the mat. Is that a wrestling one?
Yeah.
It the plot the plot revolves around a high schooler that can't see, and he ended up winning regionals.
Okay. We also watched Halloween Town.
Which one?
Halloween Town 1, and then started watching Halloween Town 2. Because you got to start with 1.
Yeah, because the repercussions from 1 spill into 2.
Yeah.
Nick,
But yeah,
I was going to follow up. You asked earlier who was playing Batman and DC villains.
Yeah.
Of course, it's
Kevin
Shazam.
Conway.
Oh, Kevin Conway. Okay.
Yep.
Conway.
Yeah, Rick.
Conway.
Conroy. Are you into the Disney original movies? I'm assuming no, but I thought I'd ask.
Hey, PCB. Hey,
Rick, have you watched any of those Disney original movies? I'm assuming
hang
no,
on a
but...
second. I still got YouTube's audio on. Let me turn that off. I was
Oh.
wondering what's going on. There we go. Now I only hear it once.
I was asking if you watched any of those Disney original movies. I'm assuming no, but I thought I'd ask.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Disney. I mean, I have almost all the original stuff on videotape still. But I mean, I think Disney without Pixar would be dead in the water.
Yeah.
You know, if Pixar hadn't come around in, what was it, the late 90s or whatever, and Steve Jobs didn't do what he did, and I don't think we'd have Disney today. I mean, Disney has been on the ropes more than a few times over the years. I mean,
what was the Disney animated movie that came out around the same time Toy Story came out?
Oh, and from their own in-house? Oh.
Yeah. Do you know that, Angie or Jeremy? What year did Toy Story come out?
I think what time period.
Toy Story was 2004?
Early
2000.
2000s.
Or no, 1999? Was it 99?
I don't want to cheat and look on Google.
I want to say
My brain isn't coming up with it.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what. In like the early 2000s or in like 99, I don't know.
What'd you say the year was for Toy Story 2004?
But yeah, I agree. Like Pixar kind of brought it back to life because the animations after like Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Aladdin, like those are like the biggies that I remember when I was younger. And then they came out with stuff that I never really watched. Like I never watched like Brother Bear. I didn't really watch Brave too much or Princess and the Frog, like stuff like that.
Brave.
I know they were good, but
That's Pixar.
oh, which one was Pixar?
Brave.
Brother Bear?
Brave.
Oh, Brave. Yeah, Brave seems to me like similar to like the princess type.
In the there's a Pixar theory that says every movie that Pixar does is in an interconnecting universe.
Oh,
John Ratzenberger's in all of them.
do they have some characters that make cameos in certain? Because I know there's like Easter eggs in all these movies. They always
There
have Easter eggs.
is a lot of movies out there, or videos on YouTube, where it's an Easter egg trail that people's piece together that ties all the movies together, even all the way back to Good Dinosaur.
Like in Frozen 1, in Frozen 1, the coronation scene, you see Finn and Rapunzel.
Oh, in Frozen 2. I gotta rewatch that. To see it.
Yeah, Rapunzel's in
Screenshot.
Yeah, Rapunzel's in the end of Frozen. Like one of the things is Spike from Toy Story. He is depicted, or his shirt, or the Planet Pizza truck showed up and everything. There's always some kind of tie. Dinoco.
In Brave, in Brave the Witch, has a carving of Sully, which within the Pixar theory, the witch is supposed to be Boo. If I recall correctly.
The witch is supposed to be what?
Boo from Monsters Inc.
Oh, Blue. Okay. Oh, okay.
The little girl.
Yeah. Boo from Monsters Inc. I didn't know that.
There you go. Pocahontas and Goofy movie came out the year that Toy Story came out.
I like a Goofy movie.
Oh, Pocahontas. Yeah, I like Pocahontas though. Pocahontas was good.
But
yeah,
after those,
I can see how
you have a downward trend of the animated movies. After that, it went to all kinds of different ones. I'm about to see.
See, I think Disney's always been hampered by the fact that most of their productions, if you don't count Pixar and a handful of other really good studios, they can't seem to work with original ideas. They don't mind lifting stuff that's, copyright free or whatever, classic stories that they don't have to pay any rights for. And they can, it's like people think Beauty and the Beast is theirs or Cinderella's is theirs. And it's like, there's so many stories they've lifted from free sources, and it doesn't seem like Disney has too many original ideas. And thank God for the studios. It's not that they haven't had any, but it's not been their strong suit.
Didn't Pocahontas get some if I recall correctly, didn't Pocahontas get some backlash because it wasn't from the Native American because it depicted the Native Americans in a bad light? Or am I misremembering?
No, it did get some heat, and I think you could look at almost any North American production that shows Indians. I mean, you can go back to that Kevin Costner movie in the 80s or 90s.
Dancing with the Wolves?
Dances with Wolves. I mean, come on. It was a joke, and even then people were ripping on him in that movie. Representation has never been great in the movies. It'll get better.
Yeah.
I know a couple years ago the Washington Redskins got some heat. The Native American people wanted them to change their name because
I thought their name was changed already. They're called the Washington Football Team or something like that.
Yeah, they literally just dropped the Indian name altogether. It's like, okay.
Yeah, because the only reason I got flat because Redskin is a reference to scalping, but besides the point.
Yeah. But yeah, the Pixar saved Disney there. Trying to think of a Pixar flop. I don't know if Soul.
Yeah. I think that went over. I think that went over the target audience head.
Soul was. I like Soul.
University flop.
I think it did all right. Monsters University.
Because Monsters Inc. was a huge hit, but the sequel, I don't know how the sequel did.
Well, sequels in general don't normally do
Sequel better than the
well. People like Frozen too, so can't say that.
Frozen 2 is better than the original.
According to Jeremy.
I refuse to watch them.
Yes.
The music videos beforehand killed it for me. It's like, nope.
And they're still selling Frozen 2 merchandise. Almost 10 years after Frozen came out.
See, I watched Frozen. I think I watched it like day one, like when it first opened, before all the hype. So I wasn't expecting much. I liked what I saw, and so I was a fan of it. And then it got the hype because basically everyone who saw it told their friends that it's actually a good movie, and then everyone started liking it, and then they overplayed all the songs and everything. But it was the first time in a long time we got an old school type musical, something similar to Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid type Disney movie. So I watched it with Maria.
I had let it go. I had let it go in my head for weeks.
Because from the movie, or because people kept playing it?
Then you got like Moana.
Moana was good too.
A combination of both.
Maverick, I sent you a link. I don't know. I just checked and I sent you a link at what time was that? At 12:49 my time. And it's still there if you take a look. I sent it to Tom Cruise.
Hey Rick, is that the original gunship behind you?
No, this is the 2013 I'm currently building. Yeah, 2013. So it's not the first one.
Did you pick up the Daily Bugle?
No, it's not my thing.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
later.
Yeah. You're waiting for a double VIP promotion or something.
I need more than just the build and the figures to be really interested. Marvel's not my. I mean, the Marvel toys, the Marvel Lego, not my thing. There's too much Lego. I gotta draw the line somewhere. So if I close my eyes to Marvel, that helps.
If you what's funny if someone buys the Daily Bugle and sells a Punisher and Daredevil, they'll basically get the Daily Bugle for free. But
is that what it's going for now?
Well, those two figures alone are kind of $75 each. I mean, because we're probably not going to see them again. I'm surprised we're seeing them in this set.
Like the like last I checked, they were like they were like $150.
Oh wow!
Already,
so they're moving.
Wow.
They're moving already. Yeah.
Wouldn't it just make more sense to get
the set, right? I was just gonna say, do you think that's just the initial launch? People are selling it for that, and people are buying it for that price now. But then eventually,
I think it'll settle, but they're still going to be high because it's still the only way to get a Punisher, still the only way to get a Daredevil. Isn't the Firestar figure in there too? I mean, is there more exclusives in there other than
the 5 exclusive figures are Blade, Black Cat, Firestar, Daredevil, and Punisher.
I mean, for a lot of people, that's worth it right there.
Do you think
I don't chase the figures. Who's to say? But sure, why not? Some of those figures, though, there's no reason we won't see more, and it's only Lego that kind of drew their line in the sand when it comes to characters along the lines of Punisher. You know, Daredevil, I think they could have come out. I know Daredevil's kind of been a more mature character over the years, but Punisher is very clearly a very violent character.
The only reason the only reason they were able to put Punisher, Daredevil, and Blade in the set is because it was an 18 plus. He the designer originally proposed
60.
60. Which along the list would have been the Human Torch, Deadpool, Iceman was probably in there.
Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Remember that? Well, I mean, that's where Firestar came from.
Mm-hmm.
Firestar was created from the cartoon, not from the comic book first. So that was an interesting character. So that's that's a character. Seeing it in figure form, that's something that people should be looking at.
Then that's the second. Second character that was created for animation, then jumped to comic books.
Who was the first?
Which was the first?
Actually, Firestar was the first. The other one I'm thinking of is the second. The second one is Harley Quinn. She started in Batman the Animated Series, then jumped to comic.
For DC. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that right, Jeremy? I need to confirm that with Jeremy.
The second animated character that was created to be then put in the comics? Yeah, Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. I always have to confirm with our comic expert.
Harley Quinn first showed up in Batman the Animated Series. She later showed up in the comics. I think it was a year after her first appearance in the animated series in Batman the Animated Series, issue number 9.
Nice.
I never knew Harley Quinn was a cartoon first. That's interesting.
Yeah. She was basically created as a love interest, for the Clown Prince of Crime.
Wasn't she like a psychiatrist who then turned
expected
evil?
her? Yeah, the plan for her originally was being 3 episodes in 1 season, and then it blew up from there.
Her backstory is she was she was given the Joker a psych eval in Arkham, and she ended up enamored with him.
Yeah.
So Rick, do you have the 89 Batmobile as well? I see the Batwing behind you there.
I've got Batwing, Tumbler's built, and I bought the newest Batmobile and the Batwing within a month of each other. So I'm missing.
What are your thoughts on?
I'm missing one Batmobile, the one that's very stylized with the. I guess it's basic. Doesn't it look more like the animated one? There's one I'm missing, I'm sure. Large one. But I really like the most recent Batmobile. Oh,
that's heading towards us, so we're jumping off. Yeah, this is one heading towards us. So we're jumping off.
I get there before we get.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah.
If you wanna talk to somebody that like that had a Batmobile collection, I would talk to Boone Langston of Boone Build. He had Batmobiles from all different lines and.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would wager his collection of anything Lego would blow most of us away.
I don't know, Rick. You got a pretty dandy collection yourself, based on the background there.
This is backlog only. This isn't nothing here is the only one being built is this one. Everything else is backlog. It's gonna be years. I think I'm 250 in the backlog still.
Wow.
250 sets.
Yeah, and that's with my wife building too, and we're still got
wow.
about 250 in backlog.
How are you finding the gunship that you're building right now?
I'm about 4 bags in. It was actually used set, and so this is where I'm at now. I mean, I'm a fan of Star Wars. I'm a fan of the Clone Wars, so this is going to have to be horrible for me not to like it. You know, I'm going to be very biased, but I'm liking it so far. Clearly, it's going to be bigger than I thought, considering I haven't put the wings on at all. This is going to be something. I'll probably continue building it tonight, maybe tomorrow.
You're gonna get the UCS gunship as well.
Oh yeah, I'm committed to the 3 big Star Wars sets this year. You know, R2D2 is ordered. If gunship comes out, I'm getting it, and if AT-AT comes out, I'm getting it. Okay. Beyond that, I'm buying a lot less this year. Maybe any X-Wings, TIE Fighters, and Slave One. So that little Slave One that's coming out that people are crapping on, I'll buy that just because I think it's a nice little build. I have every Slave One so far, so.
They're coming out with another one?
This summer is supposed to be a Slave One, kind of like how, you know, in January we had the X-Wing and TIE Fighter come out.
Okay.
Think of that. It's a slightly, you know, dumbed down, scaled down Slave One.
Okay.
But it looks good to me.
I'm wondering is since they came out with the Slave One in the 20th anniversary, a Boba Fett Slave One, why didn't they make this one a Jango Fett Slave One?
Wouldn't that have been nice?
When was the last time we got a Jango one? Was it just the old one?
I think they only did the one. Yeah.
It was like 2000.
Yeah, it was in the first 2 or 3 years of them doing it because it had that horrible build technique. It was ugly.
Yeah, they basically used the same build technique they already had for the Slave One, the Boba Fett Slave One, which came out earlier, and they basically copied that technique for the Jango Fett Slave One.
Yeah, it's kind of sort of a repaint.
So you're okay with getting DC, but not Marvel.
No, it's not that I'm against the Marvel stuff. I have Marvel sets, like, you know, the Iron Man, you know, the UCS set, the big,
the Hulkbuster.
The Hulkbuster, yeah. And I got some of the smaller robots and mechs. It's just I can't buy them all, so I draw lines. And it's like I love robots and mechs and anything like that. So, I mean, if Marvel or DC comes out with stuff like that, it's like, sure, why not? It's like Ninjago. I don't buy all the Ninjago, but I got like the big Quake mech because I thought that was just an impressive looking monstrous robot with a gigantic tractor wheel. It's like it's just so wicked and unique looking.
What about Helicarrier? Do you have that Helicarrier?
I had it, sold it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might have one in storage, but it won't be. It's not one I'm thrilled with. It looks okay. I think it's nice when it's mocked up with lights and stuff.
Okay.
But again, it's a beautiful big build, but just not for me.
I'm just trying to think what other Marvel sets there are that are good. Those are the only ones I can think of. I guess the Stark Tower, they were like buying the Stark Tower before, but
so I know what I want them to make. I want them to make a big Groot, maybe slightly taller than Yoda. How cool would that be?
Like a brick built.
A brick built Groot,
like
or even the Rocket Raccoon. You know, one of those little lovable characters. I think would be great as a brick built statue on the shelf.
In the Grogu type style.
Yeah, no, I'm all for that stuff. I mean, that's where I've been happy with Lego the last few years. going out there and doing some of these statues and busts and stuff like, yeah, this is nice. Even the Harry Potter stuff that I don't like, seeing them do the 2 or 3 winged characters, you know, the mechanized birds and whatnot. It's like,
yeah.
I love this stuff. This is going somewhere different for them. I like it.
Are you gonna pick up the Falks?
I was looking at a photo today, and like I said, I'm not an HP guy, but it might be worth getting that one.
Do you have Hedwig
Yes, I do, but not
in the
because
backlog?
No, actually, it's not in the backlog. It was kind of an accidental purchase. That happens too.
Whoops.
Yeah, you leave something in the cart and you're buying something else and you're not looking at the grand total and you click and it's like, oh, what a pleasant surprise. Something I didn't know I wanted. And then there's, I mean, actually most HP that I own are for flips down the road. Trades, flips.
Diagon Alley?
Yeah, you know, that's another one. It's like, nice, but not for me.
You know, it's very interesting. We're getting a UCS ad like Rick said, which is supposed to be $800, but then we're getting another $700 world building this year as well, which has never happened.
What? A $700?
Like they promo bricks said there would be an 18+ set like the Coliseum this year as well.
Oh, world building. Okay.
Which is about $699, but usually they have a big set that comes out on Black Friday, but this year they have 2.
So what are the 2 sets coming out? What are the 2 sets coming out on Black Friday?
Well, one is supposed to be the AT-AT.
Okay.
And then the other one's supposed to be that world building.
Okay.
And that'll probably cover all their market. This is great. You get all the Star Wars fans, which is half their Lego market, and then you get something nice for everybody else. So, who wants to get into the big set building?
Yeah, I remember, Armand, you were saying the rumor might be Eiffel Tower. Is that what you were saying for the world building?
Well, that's the rumor. They're saying it's going to be a remake of the old set. But I'm hoping it's like a Machu Picchu, personally.
Oh, interesting.
Now, Machu Picchu would be nice, but if they were to go to Eiffel Tower, I wish they would do it as a large, like you said, it'd be a large set, but a large Technic build. Because you could do an incredible Eiffel Tower in Technic if you were inclined to do so.
I could see that, yeah. Yeah. Because the old one was all like brick built.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2002 or something like that.
I'm not sure if there's a big enough Technic market to warrant a gigantic set that expensive. I don't know.
Do you think the base would be Technic and then the outer would be Lego, or do you think the whole thing would be Technic?
I think Technic could work for the whole thing, but I think you limit your market if you do that, because then people look at it, oh, it's just a Technic set.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just go, no, I'm not going to do it. It's going to hurt my hands. It might look like an eyesore. But I think Technic lends itself to that particular build.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what world building set I would love to see? I would love to see an ancient wonder of the world.
What is that? Ancient wonder of the world. What do you mean?
Like the hanging, this is just a relative example. Like the hanging towers of Babylon, which they probably wouldn't do. The Temple of Zeus.
So like a mythological type thing?
The only ancient wonder of the world that's still standing is the pyramids of Giza.
I don't know if the pyramids would be a good build, though.
Have they done
I can see like a
Great Wall of China?
They've done a architecture Great Wall of China, like a small,
I would love
small one.
I would love a big build of that. That would be cool.
I'd love to have a Sphinx, a large Sphinx, with the nose knocked off.
We got like a little Sphinx in What was that theme? Pharaoh's Quest. There was like a little
And
sphinx.
and also there was a sphinx in the Las Vegas architecture set.
Which architecture set?
Las Vegas.
Oh yeah. A tiny one.
There, Nick, I think there's a Sphinx in the haunted house as well. Is there not an Easter egg with a Sphinx?
Oh,
If you
inside?
open
I
it
don't
up,
remember.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yes.
so Rick,
can't-
are you into architecture sets at all? Like the Empire State Building, some of the bigger ones, and the skylines?
I don't have any of the big ones. I have a few small ones. Few small builds. I've actually got a few from non-Lego. Like I got CN Tower from Dragon Blocks, and so I do like the architecture sets. I just can't dedicate a lot of time or space to it. But big fan. And every time, before COVID, all the shows, Eat Bricks in the Six or whatever. Architecture is usually well represented by the mock builders, and I just love seeing them. I love to see more. And I'd love to see more famous buildings, or even less famous buildings, but more regionalized sets. I would love to see.
Yeah.
You mean like a Roby House, Falling Water, stuff like that? Like just architecture houses? Is that what you mean?
I'm open to all of it. I just
Yeah.
don't know if there's a big enough demand for it. But
Yeah.
sure.
But do you guys ever think Lego will get to a point where they were in 03, where they were almost bankrupt financially? Like, do you guys foresee that happening at all?
A lot would have to go wrong. And right now, they're nowhere near that. Whatever management decisions they're making that we are all disagreeing with almost weekly, it doesn't seem to be hurting their bottom line. They're making more money than they ever have. They're not going overboard on their outside projects. I know they've reeled some of those in. That's why we're not seeing a movie every year out of them. They're being a little more cautious, a little more careful. Because some movies did better than others. Clearly, the original Lego movie did incredible, but Batman and Ninjago less so. Because there's a cost to making these big budget productions. But I don't think they're going to get back to that point. It is going to be interesting to see if they get to a point where they get in a takeover position, because we see Lego at the top of their game right now, but we see so much other companies buying out everybody right now. It's all you hear these days. Amazon buys this, someone buys that, and it's like Disney could be looking seriously at buying Lego and just saying, let's just cut out the middleman. Could happen, but I don't see Lego getting to that hurt point again. I think they've made enough changes that they'll never fall back into that hole. It's just, will they slide back down? Right now, they're at the top of their game.
It's against there's what's called a monopoly law.
Yep. But like every law, if you can persuade local or regional and national governments to look the other way or do whatever, it can happen. We see it. If you put enough money behind it with enough lobbyists, you can bend any law in any part of this planet.
That's so true.
So what happened in 2003 that got Lego in the hole?
Multiple lines didn't do well. They overexpanded. They were into too much of the theme park business on their own dime, as opposed to licensing out those attractions and letting other people take the hits and losses on them. That was a big deal. They were opening up parks everywhere. Star Wars saved their butt, but it wasn't the only thing to save them. But that license was huge.
Star Wars and Bionicle just started just before 2003. So I thought they were already
1999 was your first 3 Star Wars sets, and the license just grew. Sales were just made them a stack. They loved it, but they had already endured so many poor lines before that, and they're starting to make write-offs. And then some of their attractions and theme parks which they were so heavy into, as they were starting to grow them around the world. They weren't always in a growth market, and it's like they were hurting and writing off a lot of losses. And I can't remember when they had it. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, Rick.
No, you were asking, did they own which?
Do they own the resorts, like the Legoland resorts, or is that a separate entity?
At that time, a lot of the properties and attractions were in their name under corporate, so they were picking up the losses on those. Any costs, any losses were on them. Now, I think most of their attractions are leased, paid for attractions, so they don't get hurt too much. It's the guys who are paying for the fees to use the Lego name on those places. They've gotten a little smarter on some of them. They still have some of their corporate. Okay. I got to get out of here, guys.
All right. Thanks for chatting.
All right. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
Take it easy. Yeah, I was surprised when you said 2003, because I thought Star Wars came in 1999. Bionicle came around 2001. So I thought they were starting to turn the corner.
Well, I think they did. I think, Nick, like you said, that the Star Wars license really saved them, and they got out of it. But I think the issue was they had their hands in too many ventures that were failing. So, for example, they had they were doing something. They had some projects, I don't know exactly what, but it was like a fusion of digital and physical, because that was the emerging trend at the time. But it failed. And then they had some original lines that were failing too. So, but yeah, that was just in 2003. It was quite recent.
And in 2003, the Toa Metro arc was what's going on? For Bionicle.
Yeah, Toa. They had like the whole Hawaii. Was it Hawaiian? Like the Hawaiian type storyline.
Yep.
Armand, you never got really into construction type Lego toys, did you? Like even the Star Wars construction.
Construction? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Like the Bionicle type builds. They call that.
Oh yeah, actually, the very first set I had was a Bionicle, but I've misplaced it.
Okay.
It was a set that came in like a can, like it had that cylindrical shape. You remember that?
Okay, was that Hero Factory?
Sorry?
Or was it Hero Factory or a Bionicle?
No, that was that was Toa Mata. You're talking about the canister with the dome on top with the CX Technic holes on it, then the mass receptor in the middle, right?
Robbie, I think that's the one, but I'm pretty sure it was Bionicle.
Yeah. That's Toa Mata.
Like Bionicle Toa Maka.
That's correct.
All right.
What about you, Nick? Did you have any of those?
We have a lot, but it wasn't for me. It was because the kids liked the Hero Factory. It might have also been like Wave 2 of Bionicle. It's all in like a tub right now. And for the Star Wars ones, I think they had Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and Kylo Ren. I think those are the ones they had. But again, they're all like in a tub, all like broken apart. I wasn't a fan of like that kind of build. I just like this type of build.
You like your brick builds?
Yeah, brick builds. Technic too.
So, Nick, are you working on the Vader mask right now, or have you moved on to the Friends set?
I've moved on to the Friends set. So right now, so far, I've built this thing, and
nice.
It's right here is like the floor plan of, I think it's Joey and Chandler's apartment. right now. So
Those look like
Obviously-
couches that you had built.
yeah, they're I think they're the reclining chairs.
Oh, look at that. That looks neat.
And I think this just fits in. There's like an open slot here. Over here. And I think
Oh,
this
it's like Central Perk where you can just place it in.
Oh, is that I forget how oh yeah, you're right. The carpet of Central Perk. I think that's so they can get this little design going on.
Nice.
It's like snot technique. So I probably won't build this off stream. So after today, I'll probably just continue it on Monday.
So what are you building this weekend off stream?
For me, I think
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be finishing off my. I have a lot of stop motion that I still haven't put sounds to, and so I think I'll be working on that, and maybe watching some more Disney original movies that Robbie and Robbie, Andrea, and Jeremy were recommending. Right, Robbie?
There you go.
Yep. Armand, is this the canister you were talking about?
So Robbie, it's not exactly that one, but it looked like that. You're right.
Okay.
Mine was brown.
Okay. But yeah, this is what all the original Toamata came in. So you probably had the Toamata with the. Do you remember? You probably had the Toamata with the where the torso was flipped upside down, and his function was what basically kicking a large boulder.
Oh no, actually, Robbie, the one I had was red with a flame sword.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
For those watching, if you can like the stream, what's the red one called, Robbie?
The red one's called Tahu.
Tahu. There you go. There you go, Armand.
These Robbie, you know just about everything there is to know. You got the brains and the knowledge for.
He doesn't need to look up Brickopedia or anything.
So Robbie, you know the one I'm talking about, right? It has a red body and a flame.
Yes.
Yep.
It was that guy right there.
That is correct.
Armand, so what drew you to purchase that?
You know what? Actually, I was living in India at the time, and my mom would actually go overseas because she used to work in the airline business.
Mm-hmm.
So she just picked it up as a memento because she would go to London, and it was pretty big in London at the time, and these things weren't available in India. So she just picked it up as a gift, really, and it was a one-off. Like I didn't have all of them, but I had that one set.
Okay. Did you display it?
I did, and the thing was, it was kind of very, especially in a country where it wasn't available, it was quite desired. Like a lot of people wanted it if they knew about it, but it wasn't readily available.
Okay.
So it was even though it was just a one-off, it was a very treasured item.
What year was that set out?
It was out in 2001.
Okay. So that's 20 years ago, Armand.
It's more 20 years.
Wow. But you don't still have it, do you?
You know what? I don't think I do, but I should go and look when I'm back home. I might have it somewhere.
Yeah. Cool. So I was under the impression it was like wave 2, but no, you got wave 1 of Bionicle.
Yeah, it was the original wave.
The wave that saved Lego.
One thing I liked about the little one thing I liked about the some of the like the small stats.
Yeah.
They were pamphlet instructions. Like
Okay.
For example, this is Pohatu and this is Pohatu and Onua. There's the instructions on the back. This is an instruction for one of the Turaga. But if you wanted, you could have the poster of the respective Toa and its Turaga.
So, Robbie, do you have all of them?
I got all of them from the first from 2001 to 2000 to 2003.
Oh, nice.
Minifig collector's still alive?
BFAB, we're talking about your favorite topic right now.
Women?
Bionicle.
Oh.
Your second favorite topic.
Hey, BFAB, did you go to the tanning place today?
Today, actually, I didn't. So I had a court today. So, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everything went okay with the court.
Yeah, always make sure the kid's 18. No, I'm kidding. It's for a drive. It's literally, so I was driving, and I guess it was really cold one day, and my heater wasn't working, my defroster. And so I didn't see what I was doing, and I guess I cut somebody off. Well, when you live right next to a police station, you cut someone off, you get in trouble for it. So, yeah, dealing with that.
Huh.
I'm sorry to hear that, bud.
Luckily, good news, guys. Everything's good. If I don't get in trouble for a year, I'm good. So, no more high-speed chases anymore, I guess.
So if you don't get in trouble for a year, they'll expunge your record?
You got it, yeah, correct.
Did you get any demerit points?
What is it called?
Is that a thing in the U.S.? Demerit points.
Demerits.
I don't know if that's what you call it, but they just said, here's the thing, don't mess up for a year and we won't put it on your record. I'm like, sounds good.
Okay. I didn't realize demerits was a Canadian thing. I thought it was everywhere.
It might be an American thing too, but I wasn't paying attention. I was half asleep, so.
The only place you get demerits in the U.S. is in boarding school.
Have you been to a boarding school, minifig collector? You seem like the boarding school type. That's a yeah.
No.
Okay, so BFAB, did you hear about that rumor where we're getting another world building this year?
I did, yeah. I haven't heard anything about that until recently, but yeah, what, like 650 or something?
Yeah, do you think that's legit, though? Or do you think that's a legit rumor, or it's just like someone's throwing it out there?
I believe the original rumor was from Brick Fanatics. I believe, and Brick Fanatics has a pretty good. It might actually been promo. Was it Brick Fanatics? I think Brick Fanatics broke that one. We're also supposed to get another carnival set this year, according to them. Wow. I believe it's legit. I think anything that comes from Brick Fanatics, for the most part, other than when they got the shuttle thing wrong or whatever, when they told everyone we were getting the Imperial shuttle, the UCS set, and it ended up being the Cantina. Other than that, they have a pretty good reputation. So I think it's happening, but it's crazy. But it seems like we're getting too many things this year. Like if we're getting that 650 set, the one you're talking about right now, we have the stadium now. They confirmed it. The second person confirmed it. So I broke that rumor. Somebody just confirmed it. So we have that. We have the Titanic. We have the gunship. We have the AT-AT. We have there's a lot of stuff. I'm losing. We have the Elsa Castle, which we've already seen before leaked. I think that comes out mid-June. But there's a lot of stuff coming out. Too much?
We did get a lot of. We did get a lot of sets in 2020 though as well.
We did, but I feel like it's even more this year. I feel like they're just dropping pricey sets on us this year, which I'm fine with. I mean, I probably won't buy them, but I'm still fine with
Do
that.
you think after this after this pandemic is over, Lego's gonna
Scale back?
Scale back on the releases?
I honestly don't think so. I think Legos realized that this works, right? So even though, when everyone goes back to work and this and that, life will still never be the same for a while, right? So a lot of people are going back to work. People are getting the vaccine. We're still kind of screwed for the next year in the sense where the world's not just going to all of a sudden go back to square one,
But
I think a lot of
do you
people
really,
are still going to be working from home.
do you really think it's likely they'll release 3 UCS sets in 1 year? Because the gunship's not a cheap set either.
So the gunship is 100% coming. So what Star Wars set did they release? Oh, so R2-D2 was earlier this year. Gunship is 100% coming. Designers just confirmed it's coming this year. And then the AT-AT is a rumor from Ryan, and I'm pretty sure though, Ryan has a near perfect rumor reputation. So yeah, it looks like Lego realizes, Star Wars fans will buy it. And the R2-D2, from what it seems, obviously I don't have any numbers or any statistics for R2, but it seems like R2 sold pretty well.
Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that June 26 rumor?
Yes, sir.
What is that? It's like a colored 2x2 brick.
So I believe it is a lighting kit because Lego last year or 2 years ago teased a thing. I believe it's called, I forgot the name of it, something lights, and they literally did a test. So they put lighting kits with fake lighting kits in a store right next to the actual sets, and they had people watch and see if the person would if people would grab it or were interested in buying it. So when customers would take it up to the register, they'd be like, "Why are you interested in this?" And the thing is, from what I heard, is a lot of customers were bringing up the lighting kits, I'm going to go buy a Hogwarts Castle. There's a lighting kit right next to it. I'm going to buy this too. So I think Lego did the test, I believe 2 years ago. So I believe this is Lego finally introducing lighting kits. It looks like Lego's just trying to take over the whole market where somebody could be a competitor. Lego's just going all in. So,
do you think it's a generic lighting kit or a lighting kit specific for sets?
I believe it's specific for each set just based on what they tested. But who knows? But I'm pretty sure it's a lighting kit. I've seen other people speculate. I saw no shade at this person. I saw somebody even speculate that with Stranger Things. I'm like, dude, here's the thing. We're getting more Stranger Things sets. That is not a tease for Stranger Things. Come on. Now, if for some reason that does happen, I'm going to kick myself. If all of a sudden it is a tease for Stranger Things. Honestly,
we're not getting Stranger. Are we getting Stranger Things this year? Is that?
I don't know. So here's the thing. So Lego did the little teaser thing or something, right?
Yeah.
And I tried to talk to people and try to get information if we're getting more Stranger Things sets. People keep saying yeah, we believe it's going to happen, but no one has given me an answer yeah, we're getting 1, or yeah, we're getting 5, or we're getting a wave. No one seems to know anything. But that might be because when it comes to sources and stuff, usually they know someone on the inside, but not too close. That's why sometimes it's harder to get direct to consumer information than it is regular information and stuff. But for Stranger Things, I know last time, I think if there are more Stranger Things sets coming, Lego's keeping it very tight because last time Lego had to pay a hefty fine, I forgot what it was. But so the Stranger Things set leaked when it was it was rumored, right? A father ended up taking a photo of the set in the back room and sent it to his son, right? So don't share it. The son shared the image, and the father got fired from his job, and Lego had to pay $300,000-$400,000, I believe it was. So yeah.
To the Stranger Things.
To the Stranger Things company, yeah, because they basically violated the contract or the guidance by taking the photo, of the set, which you're not supposed to, especially being a Lego manager. So.
See, I always thought Lego would leak things on purpose. But I wasn't thinking they'd be fined themselves. Like,
I
would
know
just
for
think-
Stranger Things they got fined. No, I feel like, here's the thing. Some deep down, sometimes I feel like Lego does leak stuff because whatever. But yeah, no, it's just like, yeah, that was a big thing. Yeah, so.
like that was in the
What's the
news.
biggest set that you have that's sealed that you haven't built?
What I built? Are you asking me that?
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
said you have tons of sets that are just
Yeah.
sealed, right?
So yeah, I have a little bit over 140 sets. A lot of it's just because we have epic clearance. My biggest set that I built is actually not big. It's the Burrow.
Okay.
Like most of my sets sealed are around the $30 price range, but clearance. You just go in there, grab a card, and empty out everything.
Nice.
Yes, and I think clearance season is approaching us again because people, like I told everyone, video sets, the $20 sets are going for $5 already. People are I know 2 or 3 people that have found them at their Walmarts for $5, and they usually retail for $20. So, yeah, kind of funny it's happening already. I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to walk out of a Walmart with a full cart of Lego video. I mean, I think the sets are good, but I'll take them when they're, $2, $5, whatever,
Well, yeah,
That's a pretty sweet deal.
Maverick
Yeah.
showed me a picture, 60% off right now in Germany for some of the video.
I mean, it's sad to
the
see it being failed, but it's not like I had a lot of interest in it to begin with. The things that you it's a good theme, but you wouldn't pay full price for it. That's kind of what video is to me. Now I know,
Yeah.
Nick, you love them. You have your little habitats and everything, but I think those are from the minifig series, right? Have you done any of it with the beatboxes?
I bought the beatboxes.
Nick,
But
what have you done?
I did. To be fair, I bought them to get gifted purchases. I was
we'll
like,
give you
oh,
a pass on that.
I
Nick,
need-
you know what's
I
gonna
need to-
happen? Give it a month in Canada. You're gonna be able to walk. You're gonna be like, oh my goodness, why are they all going for $2?
I know, but then I'll buy more
Yeah, you just stack up,
and get an army. Not really stacking up to sell, but stacking up for armies.
I mean,
If
that's
it's
what
under
I do.
$2,
When I go
you
clearance,
can't go wrong.
I mean, for me, when I go shopping, when it comes to clearance and stuff, I'm not buying the stuff to sell, but it's also you see 50 to 90% Lego in your face, you'd be dumb to not buy everything, in my opinion. So I'm just okay, grab a cart, fill it up, leave the store, make sure everything's taken, leave none for the kids. Sorry, kids. I'm gonna pull
None for the kids.
But
So
for me,
so Rick. Oh, I was just gonna say. So Rick says he thinks there's an absolute possibility that Lego intentionally leaks some of the stuff we see and hear about. But even if they didn't, it's virtually impossible in this day to keep it a secret.
yeah.
We get searched and scanned coming in and out of work, no cell phones, and still images get out. Yeah, there's always a worker there with a phone that somehow.
Lego is just not
Leaks
smart
the
at keeping
pictures.
secrets. If with the minifigs leak, if I want to get minifigs illegally early, I can get them. Right? I used to do it. But it's people are very vague with how. I might do a video on this. I was talking to a few people. I did a Insta post about it too, kind of diving into the whole illegal minifig world. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting things. I know some dude Lego came to Lego's lawyers and I guess cops came to the guy's house and started photographing everything. Never knew what happened to the guy. But one of the biggest illegal minifig sellers right now. It's really funny, and I think I even told you guys this. He unfollowed me a while back. I said I was gonna make the video. All of a sudden, I get a request to follow. And sucker, you're trying to watch me. See what I'm gonna say.
Alrighty, guys. I'll catch you later.
Take care.
All right,
Armand.
take it easy, Armand. When you say illegal minifigures, this is not just the Chinese knockoffs. This is something else.
Oh, no, people getting minifigs. When you see the minifig leaks or whatever from the factory, when people can get them 4 or 5 months early.
Okay.
I used to buy from people, but I know if I wanted to today to start getting minifigs early for reviews, but I mean they help with views, they help with getting subs and everything. I could do it, right? But I felt bad after kind of knowing more, and I stopped buying them after seeing somebody, one of my guys, with like 600 baby Yodas, right? After seeing that, it rubbed me the wrong way, and I'm like, I can't continue to do this, like, and so I stopped doing it. But like, I could make a full video on it. I know the guy's probably like freaking out right now, but I know a lot more than I ever say or that is public. So yeah.
I forget whose video I saw or channel, if it was either the Brick Show or Your Creative Friends. But I remember they used to get minifigures early and they would show them. Do you remember anything about that, BFAB? Or
Yeah,
collector?
both of them actually did it. Yeah.
Yeah, they would. Is that the same type of thing you're talking about?
No, because they bought them off eBay, right? I'm buying them from a person that is getting them from person A, right? And they're like, hey, we have this amount that this guy took from the factory. Are you interested, right? I bought from eBay before, right? Because people do list these stuff on eBay.
But they would get them early. They would get them early, no? Wouldn't they get them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. People would steal them, then put them up on eBay.
So here's kind of what happens. So there's usually person A, some underpaid guy. I I'm saying what I know, and I don't 100% know everything. This is what I've been kind of told, and a lot of the stuff is more like you're getting hinted at stuff because like no one wants to tell you everything. Like, hey, yo, we're doing something illegal. So some underpaid guy, let's say, sneaks a certain amount of the factory. Or let's say a certain minifig doesn't reach a certain quality test. And Lego has these quality tests that they perform. And let's say a certain minifig gets rated like a 9 out, and it's supposed to be rated a 10. I believe they dispose of them. And instead of like, you can't take them if they're disposing of them. Instead of, disposing of them, these employees take them, right? And then they sell them to, they basically take them. They stock up on them, whatever. That's why, like, sometimes you can get like 100 of this minifig, or like maybe 5 of them this minifig, because they're like kind of not perfect enough to sell. And then they'll reach out. They're from, let's say, a different country. They'll reach out to, let's say, one of my guys, like as a middleman, and be like, "Hey, we'll sell it to you at this price." And then they're like, "Okay, we'll either like negotiate or try to get a, I'm sorry, I'm messing things up. So they'll either try to negotiate a lower price. Usually, the middleman wants to get it cheaper. If the seller usually declines, then it's usually a back and forth. Once they can come to an agreement, the guy who's technically stealing the minifigs will give it to the seller, and then he'll like post it on Instagram or on social media, and then like behind like backdoor sell it kind of. And then that's kind of how the whole like illegal minifig thing works, from what I've been told. So
yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
and they probably.
I need to take notes. Like, that's why I think I'm going to do my video, so that I can get more information. Like, I'm friends with 2 people who do this illegal minifig, like big ones that do this illegal minifig like selling thing a lot. So
like they know someone at the. They know someone at the warehouse, or they
correct.
They work at the warehouse. Okay.
Yeah, they know someone. Yep.
Look at you.
Oh, no, I scared minifig collector away. He's like, "Oh no, FIFA found out. Better leave real fast."
So, how's the video making going? The editing and everything.
Truly, so have you ever heard of alcohol? No, kidding. Like
that put a little hitch.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, truly, that's what I've been doing. Today's one of the few days that I'm not, whatever, because I had to go to court, right? So I can't be like, let me just get drunk, So I still want to make a video on the whole. What
were we talking about? Yeah, the Brickhead promotion. No, I was like, what were we talking about again? Yeah, you're still gonna do that.
Yeah, I still want to do that, because here's the thing, right? I still feel like if I drop the video tomorrow or the next day, it'll still be relevant, and I'll just make a really clickbaity title like "Lego, are you stupid?" or something, or like "You won't believe what Lego's doing." Lego, you are confusing me. And then, everyone will be like, "I wonder what BFAB's confused about," and then like click on the video. So,
what does Rick say here? The most egregious minifigure before release issue was the orange space guy from the books. Some of the lugs were selling buckets of them 3 months before the books came out. Lego came down hard on lugs. Did you know about that?
I heard about that, but I think that Rick said that to me. I haven't heard that from anyone else. So
yeah, that's interesting.
I haven't like I haven't heard that.
Mini collectors, you do everything legally, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ordered the Orange Space Guy from that book.
Yeah, I forgot about the book in general. I feel like, I forgot about the Spaceman too. I think they're cool. I think they're being overhyped though. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like it's cool to have your whole like multicolored Spaceman group. But like I feel like at least like when it first came out, like when Benny first came out, that was revolutionary. Right now it's just like, oh, you see him here, you see him there. Yeah.
The green Spaceman too that came out with the exosuit was popular at the time.
I love
remember. And then we got the pink one in the Lego movie set.
Yeah,
it's like a battle pack kind of thing.
Yep, Benny's Space Squad. Yep.
Yeah. And technically, you have a technically there's a light bluish great. There's a light bluish.
Light bluish gray one, but
a light bluish gray classic space torso too.
I just don't have the oxygen tank, light bluish gray oxygen tank.
Oh no!
They didn't make a light bluish gray oxygen tank.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying I don't have one. I just stuck a regular helmet on him too. So
if I'm not talking a lot, guys, I'm organizing my Lego field sets because when I did the whole court thing, so it was done over Zoom, right? I had to make my area look professional. I had to have my lighting up, you have to show your face for some reason.
Oh, it was through the Zoom. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah. I think everything's through Zoom at the moment.
Yeah. Huh.
It would be very weird if I was on Zoom and like intoxicated on the go. Hey guys, how's it going?
Did you have to wear like? Did you wear like a tie?
Oh no, I'm literally like, this is probably the most unprofessional thing out there. So I have like a Kita print shirt. It's common. I've worn it so many times. I literally just have the shirt like open, my chest is exposed the whole time, just sitting there like, hey guys. I'm just like, I'm tired, guys. I think for me though, like my whole sleep schedule, especially now that I'm not working, I know it's great, guys, is all over the place. It's like, yeah, who needs to sleep when you're, you can stay up till 6 a.m. every day, and then wake up at 8. Like that's my life.
Yeah, I was telling these guys on Monday was my big video on I guess your Memorial Day, my Victoria Day, because they were like, oh, you didn't do a stream. I was like, oh, I was doing videos, so I made 24 videos on Monday.
Hey, damn.
I did. We filmed 17 hauls because I had 17 Lego Shop at Home boxes, and I had 4 Bricklink order hauls I did, and then 4 other videos. So it was just like a day of filming and then just editing and then just uploading.
I honestly wish I could do what you do, Nick. Like having the thing is in general though, like hauls are really good filler videos, and I always like your haul. You do always get something like really like nice and big. It's not like you pull out like a Duplo set, like, hey guys, Duplo set haul number 1. Like
having said that, one of the hauls is a Duplo set because I wanted the superhero Duplos.
I'm disappointed.
Duplo. But it did come with I think it came with one of those VIP gift things.
If you can stock up on promos, like the only time I ever order from Shop at Home is if they have a good promo. Because other than that, like, when it comes to like even America, like our deals are just so much better than just popping on Shop at Home and like, yo, I'm gonna buy this set,
Yeah, almost every one of the hauls had a Carrot House or Tatooine set in there or something.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well also stack up on those. And I feel like the Tatooine stuff, you hold on it for a bit, it might be worth something.
Yeah, I probably won't sell it though, but I'll probably just.
I mean, true.
A lot of,
but
like,
I look at like. Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say like the carrot houses, even the Amelia Earhart. I'm just gonna park them out so I have like a more inventory for mocks. Because I always like getting the same piece, multiples of the same piece, because it's easier to make mocks that way if you just have like multiples. You know what I mean? So
yeah, for me,
that's
though,
why I like these
like
gift
that.
with purchases.
Sorry, that's always really nice and stuff. I mean, for me, it's like there's certain promos I like stacking about, like the Harry Potter ones, where they're gonna go up in value.
Oh yeah.
Like the mini Diagon Alley, I have 2 copies of that. I think it goes for around $100, right? And I'm just like, I can't do walk in a store and now it's worth $100. Like, oh, cool, I have 2. So
I think even what is it, Buckbeak and Hagrid brickheads. I think those are worth something too.
Anything Harry Potter tends to go up in value, which is nice,
Monster Book of Monsters, is that?
I think that one is staying on the low end, but I feel like over time it'll be worth something. I think that's what the Book of Monsters is going for around 30.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a big video day. Because normally like the last haul stuff I did was like 8 or 9 in a row, and then so that's like 2 months and a bit's worth. So I hadn't done a haul in a long time, just because I don't know, I just don't like having like videos sitting. But now there's more videos just sitting in the queue. Like ideally, the most ideal is like making a video, putting it out, and it's because you're excited about the video already. But then if it's like you make a video and it doesn't go out for like 3 months, you're not excited about that video you just made. But I know it's just it's efficient. It's more efficient to batch them. And plus, I wanted to start building like for example, like the Darth Vader bust and all these helmets. I wanted to start building them already. So okay, let's open them up. And I know some people do like mega hauls, but if I were to do like a 17 box mega haul, that no one's gonna sit through like a 30-minute haul video.
You would be shocked, Nick. People will sit through. I think that
I wouldn't.
It's all about title, thumbnail. Like I did a video where it's like clearance, and I think I saved 3 months up of like clearance to do a video on it, and the video did pretty well, and people really enjoyed it. I think people, especially like kids, they love to see haul videos. Like what I've realized is haul videos compared to other videos have a higher like view on them, or like likes on them. I don't know if you realize that, or if you. Or maybe
I find room tours are like the thing that. Like my watch, like, because I guess you know how it shows like how long people watch videos.
Yeah.
Usually, like the room tours are the ones that people sit through for me. Like for my, even in the past when I would look at my old videos, it's always like the room tours that people.
I think
that's what I was doing. Like
what you were known for. Like I mean, like I knew you for your what's your room tours, everything, right? But like I think like to the newer viewer, right? You're the room tour guy,
Yeah. Like those are the video. That's why I was just doing monthly room tours, because even though it's like repeat stuff, people were like, it was still the most watched type of video.
I love room tours. I mean, for me, like if I didn't keep moving, who's messaging me? People, don't at me. I love when people add everyone on Discord, everyone that has nothing to do with you, and I'm like, dude, why? I put you on mute for a reason. But no, I mean, I get that.
Yeah, but like the videos I have most fun doing, I have fun doing the what's like with Maria. Like that's like the new style that we do.
Yeah,
we're just like
I think it's different. I like it.
Chatting. I have fun doing these stop motions. They don't get they get views from people who do stop motion, because I'll notice like people who comment have their own stop motion channels. So usually
the difference is you're actually really good at stop motion. I mean, I'd love to see you turn it into like an animated brick film type thing, because it's clear that you can do this stuff. And the thing is, like, once you have like an established brick film, where you like, they obviously take a long time. Like, if you'd have to have time to do brick films, and I'm not like, obviously, I think your stop motions do too. But your stop motions are really good. They flow, you know. So.
And like I'm gonna build these sets anyways, so
Yeah.
I might as well just build them and click as I'm building them, you know.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Like I didn't stop motion the Millennium Falcon or the Superstar Destroyer or even the Technic Ferrari just because of the fact also too I didn't want to make a mistake, and plus like doing the Technic stuff it would take forever to move around.
I still remember when you did it for the tumbler. As a kid, I'm like, is this guy crazy? Not in a bad way, but I'm like, dang, that's like I think I even commented back in the day. I'm like, how long did this take you, man? Like the tumbler?
Well, the Ninjago Gardens took the longest.
Yeah.
It took 51 hours to film and 5 hours to add all the sounds for the Ninjago Gardens. I think that's
crazy.
More.
That's crazy.
Like just when I was like adding everything.
Then, you know.
Hey, Jazz is back. Jazz likes the cowboy hat. Jazz always forgets the third what. His is more what?
He's a classic fan. Oh no. Minifig Collector, are you listening to Justin Bieber again?
No, that's my ringtone on my phone.
People call you? Is that a yes? When you laugh and I ask a question, I'm worried that.
See, I made a mistake. What is that?
What was that? Your baby mama calling? Minifig Collector.
That's not a no.
You know, it always creeps me out when you ask someone a question, they just laugh, you know? Like, I'm guilty of laughing, but I'll at least answer your question. Okay, he's gone. Now we can crap talk him. You know that one guy now.
Nope, it was a scammer.
It was a scam. Oh, I love screwing around with scammers. I still wish I had my old laptop, so I went out of my way to call a scammer and just mock the crap out of them. So that I had like the world's ugliest kids, and like he was trying to sell me how to cruise. I'm like, can I drown the kids? He's still like, no, you can't drown the kids. I'm like, so I'm in character, and I'm trying not to start laughing. But the point was like I'm like the video, and I still want to redo this video. No, actually, do you want to give the video idea? Whatever, it's fine. So the point was to call a scammer and get them to talk about Lego or sing like a Lego song. I completely failed, but the video still ended up turning into like a really funny video, and the footage got like deleted when I lost my old when my old laptop got broken. So kind of sucked.
So I was watching YouTube yesterday, and what's the Life Bricks guy? There's like something going on with Republic Bricks, and I didn't quite see. I just saw there was like a post that he put something about whose side are you gonna take, my side or Republic Bricks side, but I didn't see what this was all about.
Okay, so this has to do with the whole LGBTQ plus thing currently going on in the community.
Oh, the monochromatic figure set.
Yeah, correct. Yep, you got it. So Timmy made a comment. He went on somebody's stream and he made a comment. He said 10-year-olds don't care about gay rights. They want a gunship. Now, to be fair, if you would have stopped right there and said 10-year-olds don't care about gay rights, that's your opinion. I disagree with it. But like when he said they want a Republic gunship, I'm just like, dude, this guy's just sometimes Timmy, so Republic Bricks Timmy, he says some very questionable things. And so people on the community are like saying he's this, he's that, he's homophobic. I don't think the guy's homophobic from my perspective. I just think the guy is very, like those people who are very religious and they believe one thing and they're very vocal about their opinion. That's kind of Timmy for me. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did Life Bricks get into this? So
I didn't even know he was a part of it. I mean, maybe he made a post on it. Was that on his community tab?
It was like, when you go to YouTube and all of a sudden you get those posts that are like just text. It's like written, and then it was one of those things. And
you're talking about people that do post in their community tabs.
Yeah,
that's what
I saw that. So I saw a post, but I didn't know.
Life Bricks? Tyler posted that. Let me see.
Because I know, I guess drama seems to follow him. Like he had a thing with Jazz, and he had a thing with you.
Oh, you're talking about Life of Lego, not Life Bricks.
Life of Lego. Yeah. Lego.
He's like, okay, so yeah, him and I was a jerk. I struck his video for using my footage when he called me out. Kind of a scummy thing to do what I did. He's all about the hype and the views and everything,
But he had something to do with it. He's
against Timmy's beliefs. I think that he was. So I now know who we were talking about. We're not talking about Life Bricks. We're talking about Life of Lego.
Different life.
Yeah, correct. He's upset about Timmy's beliefs, right? And so he's very vocal about it. Maybe too vocal. For me, it's like when I covered the Pride set, right? I mean, I know Timmy has his opinions. I disagree with them, but I'm not going to go argue with Timmy. It's not going to help, No point in arguing with him. For me, it's just I try to cover like the set from my perspective, being very like neutral, but not being homophobic. Because I think there's a difference between being disagreeing with something and being homophobic. And so, Life of Lego really, really despises Timmy as a person and his viewpoint. So I think he's trying to hype up more drama to get views and whatever.
Okay.
So yeah.
Like I feel even though that everyone is awesome, see that it's technically an LGBTQ plus community set you really like, even though the colors they showed marketed toward this group of people, there's people that are gonna buy it that collect monochrome minifigures.
You got it, yeah.
That's like I when I first saw the set, I was like, oh, monochromatic minifigures. I wasn't thinking the LGBTQ type set. I was like, cool, and it has a cool background. The colors match the minifigures. Like I didn't even think of anything like that. That's all I saw was this. It's a minifigure set.
But there's probably going to be some parent out there that will there's probably going to be some backlash from some.
There already is. I mean, the thing is, like, it's all about generations. Like, I look back to my whole family. My whole family is against the. Let me ask Nick: are you fine if we talk a little bit about this stuff? Because I don't know the rating on your stream.
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay. I don't want to say something and then you'd be like, I don't want that on my stream. Gotta show some stream etiquette here. So you're cool with it? Okay.
Did you say etiquette?
I can't speak.
Etiquette.
Go ahead.
The time would have. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. That's me.
I know what you're gonna say.
I know what I'm gonna say.
I know what you're just gonna say.
I'm not gonna be a jerk today.
Okay, go ahead.
So my parents, my family, they hate the LGBTQ plus community, right? They just hate them. For me, I'm basically the only one in my family that doesn't hate them. As a kid, they would have despised us that. Even like right now as an adult, as someone who just doesn't hate anyone, you're going down the wrong path, like everything. Like I get constantly criticized for not hating on people anymore. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just like, here's the thing: don't like the message, don't buy the set. Like literally, it's so simple. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Ryan always said, vote with your wallet.
Yeah. I mean that's the thing with anything. Like, if you're against it, don't buy the set. But now if people don't buy the set and the set sells piss poor, Lego won't make sets like this anymore. The set sells amazing. There will be more sets like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm fine with it. It's life. It's, it's how you look at it. You're buying it for the monochrome minifig aspect, get it for the monochrome minifig aspect. You're getting it because you support the message. You're getting it because you support the message. At the end of the day, you're not hurting anyone by buying it or not buying it. So the only thing that I hate is people, oh my God, like, I've seen so many death threats in the Lego community, and I'm sitting back and I'm like, oh my God. Like, the person, so I made a video talking about the set. The person who, made a death threat to people in the community shared my video, and he sarcastically said, he's like, this video totally changed my mind about people's opinions on that. And then he's like, lol, and then he, like, deleted it, like, 2 hours later off his community post. But I didn't realize the guy that made the death threat that I saw it on Instagram was that same guy. And I'm like, oh my God, people are just so immature.
Or if you're part of that group of people, you will buy you will probably buy the set too.
I'm talking on that set for investment. I'll wait till it's not like as hyped up, and I know this set's going to be an investment set. I'm buying one copy for myself, and in due time, I'm not going to do it like first day because you also have to have money to do the stuff first day. But like, I'm going to like buy like 10 of them because in a couple years or whenever it retires, people who want monochrome minifigs, you guys know the value of monochrome minifigs. So
yeah. I think they have like a gift with purchase on like June 7th or something, like $40 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think there's like an $80 one later on. So I might wait for the gift with purchase for that.
You were
unless it goes, I don't know if it's gonna sell out though. That's the only thing.
You were you were saying something. You said minifig collector. Then
yeah, Robbie, are you gonna buy the set for the monochromatic figures? How much is it? I can't even remember.
$35.
$35. How many minifigures are you getting? 7?
11.
That's pretty good.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like,
that's
even
pretty
for that,
good.
I mean, I'll take
it.
That's like
it's a good deal.
That's like $250 a figure or something like that.
Yeah. Like, you're not getting any printing, mind you, but still.
Which is what people want, though. You know what I'm saying, with the monochrome aspect thing.
I know.
You could have some of those mannequins in a store display.
I think you said throw Americans in a store display, and I don't condone throwing Americans in a store display.
No. I said mannequins.
You should have said mannequins, and then BFAB would have understood it.
I can't speak. I never said I was good at speaking, guys. Okay.
No, I'm joking.
I had to
throw that in there.
Oh no, I think it's hilarious. I think I'm always about roasting people, so I can take it back. You know, like
character. What do you mean?
You know, I think it's okay. So I guess I say it wrong because I say characters, and people say that I say it wrong, but I think I say it right. But like in a video, especially if I get a new subscriber or like I get a video that does well, people are like, what does this dude say? He must be really mad. He can't say the word characters right. And I'm like, oh my.
Because I guess it's like care and the word care and the word actors.
Yeah, that's how I say it. But I guess I'm saying it wrong.
No, I think it's fine. As long as people know what you're saying.
Yeah, that would be. I hope they do.
I don't think there's any other word that you can misinterpret characters for characters. I don't know.
Yeah, no, true. So true.
You can't mix that up. But so I was going down that rabbit hole. Like, who's this Republic Bricks? And it turns out he does like auctions on Instagram.
You got it correct.
He does like auctions. That's interesting.
He is extremely successful. If I could say how much money he made last year, oh my god. So when the thing is, the kid is like, he kind of has that Ryan mentality. When I say it's just like, they're very confident, and some people think they're cocky, some people like them, some people hate them. You know, he's exactly like Ryan. And so
do they live near each other?
No, Timmy's from California, who's Republic Bricks, and Ryan's in Florida.
Okay.
But they're both very, like people when they're very like, they're into themselves, and you could tell. But the difference is Timmy's like cockiness, and I'm going to say this but I have no issue with the guy. Has paid off. He knows how to make money. I know how much money he made last year. I was shocked. And you also see like he's successful. So even if he has controversial opinions, it's clearly not affecting him, you know? So
But is that his full-time job? Or
so it's funny. So I think he quit college for 2 years, and then he decided randomly he wanted to go back. So now he's a college student, but like he is doing so well. His dad decided that, hey, I want to go work for him. So his dad quit his full-time job, or is in the process of quitting his full-time job to work for his son, just because of how much money.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Like just helping out with the sets and everything. That's cool.
So, okay, if this gives you any correlation, like to how much he made last year, I have an idea. Well, okay, I've been told an amount, but this year he said he wanted to make $1 million. So if you think about that,
yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah,
and he's like your age.
He's younger than me. Yeah, he's 21. So yeah, he's younger.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, like,
as much as
I don't agree with like most of what he says, and like he's a very controversial person in the Lego community. I mean, so am I. But it's just like, you know, he's successful, and I can't, you know, fault that.
Is he part of Rebel Lug?
That I'm not sure. I know at one point I think he was a part of the Lug. I feel like he got kicked out, but maybe I'm thinking about somebody else.
Okay. But he's part of that group.
I believe so, yeah. Not 100% sure, but I believe so.
What happened to Chris Productions?
Okay, I mean, he just doesn't want to post videos anymore. From what I gathered, and from what I've been told about the people who were like close to him and stuff, he just doesn't want to make videos anymore.
When did he leave? Because he was still in it when I left.
Yeah, so
I noticed he's not there anymore.
I know he left for like 2 years. I think he came back like 6 months ago and said he was going to make a video. Or like he's like, hey, I'm back. I'm working on this mock, and never made another video after that. So
he's around your age too, right?
I think he's older. 24. So yeah, he's around my age.
Yeah. All these T-falls are now becoming A-falls.
That is true. Yeah.
Who are the new T-falls that replaced you guys? Who's the new batch?
I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of T-falls. I'm not thinking of like specific names, but like there's a lot. Like
popular ones.
What happened? Oh, popular ones. I think so. There's TD Bricks. I think he might be 18 though now. There's TD Bricks, Jackhammer.
I haven't heard of these ones.
Yeah. Well, the thing I know, Jackhammer quit Lego once he went to college, but I think he just turned 18. I think TD Bricks is still underage, but like those are kind of the main guys. But I feel like even like regarding like popular people, the kids aren't taking over, the adults are. You know, like a lot of new faces I've recognized. Like Emma Soares came back after a long time, right? Like it was an old channel, used to have videos on it, then she took over. She's killing the game. Brickinit's killing the game. He's a newer person. A guy named Moden, I think he's doing pretty well. Like all these newer faces, they're adults. You know, they're like in their late 20s, early 30s. So
yeah. So there's no like new Solid Brick Studios or new M&R Productions
I
that
think
coming up?
not in the T-Fall community now.
Not in the
Not at
T-Folk. Not yet. Maybe maybe in 5
unless you
years.
count Republic Studs, like his
Okay.
style is similar to them. I know it's another Republic. There's Republic Bricks, Republic Studs, yeah. Now he's doing really well. He's grown like crazy, and he has like the old similar style as like video content as David and like Brian.
Oh, come on.
I remember back when you knew it was a T-Fall if at the end of their name it said Productions or Studios. Every single one. It was, yeah. I don't know what. Why was that? Was it because everyone was trying to copy M&R Productions or Solid Brick Studios wasn't even Solid Brick Studios before.
Yeah, he's like Lego Boy 1, 2, 3, something.
Yeah,
something.
but
Yeah.
Why is it that like a lot of the T-Falls wanted to have studios or productions?
I think
Not you. You never had that. But
yeah, no, I've been running from another brick from day one, but people call me BFAB now. It's like very easy. People like, you should rebrand to BFAB. I'm like, nah, because here's the thing. I've had random people, when I branched out to other communities and different platforms, were like, oh my goodness, brother from another brick, that's a hilarious name. Do you make YouTube stuff? And then it starts a conversation. So
yeah.
I think a lot of people, I mean, I could see like people doing it to Ryan. I think a lot of people were inspired by Ryan, even when he wasn't like a big, content creator. So
yeah, they're just copying that. Yeah, like I guess because then a lot of AFOLs had Brick at the beginning because I was like following Bricksar, Brick Show, Brick Queen. So those are the ones that I was watching. So I was like, okay, Brick Adjuster. Like had Brick and then Something About You. That was kind of like the trend in like 2012, 2014.
Like, even back in the day, I know like when I came up with my name, it was like a thing between my brother and I. We came up with the name, but in general, I knew about the whole like Lego. You can't use Lego in your name or whatever. You can get in trouble. So like I knew that.
Yeah, they changed. Yeah, well, like Lego for Chris changed it to Brick for Chris, and Lego Man AFOL. Change it to AFOL Man.
You got it. Yep.
I remember that.
I still remember hating the change and thinking it.
Yeah, it sounded weird at first, but then you got used to them.
Yeah.
Like the new names.
I think in general though, like a lot of people, when you try to rebrand and change your channel name and whatever, people like originally don't like it. They usually just eventually get used to it.
Yeah. After you see it over and over and over again, you forget about the old thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's why I just kept everything the same, more for like branding. Didn't keep switching it up because it could get confusing.
Yeah,
after a while.
For sure. I mean, even though like think about it, since you've been around for a while, like me, like a lot of your older fans who are like coming back to Lego, I feel like you kind of brought Harold back into the game.
Yeah, Harold, Fort City Bricks. It's kind of bad.
Yeah, but I know Jeremy still doesn't like Lego, right? He's still kind of against it.
Well, he did buy Diagon Alley.
Oh, he did.
And he did buy there were a bunch of sets that they bought some troll sets. They were watching me build trolls. They bought some troll sets. They just got at GameStop. They did because they were talking to Robbie, and Robbie told them about the polybag promotion. So they picked up two Giant Men and one Lex Luthor Superman polybag. So they're slowly getting the itch again. I think
that's good.
Yeah, I wasn't around during the previous comeback because they were saying that around 2018 they had like a 6-month comeback. Do you remember that?
I do believe so, but I do believe I think their names were showing up and then they deleted their channel again, right? I think they're pros with that.
Yeah. Like they deleted all their old videos.
Yeah.
So they put their channel back up now, and it's I guess it's the 2018 stuff that's on there.
Yeah, I still remember. I think I still remember when I came back. The thing is, like, I know, like, I think the
Oh,
group
you
of
came
people-
back.
Sorry,
You came back. I didn't
came
know
back?
that you left. Did you just say when you came back? Oh, when
Oh,
they
no,
came
I was
back.
thinking of the 2018 stuff. Like, I was aware they came back. I don't know if I was subbed at that time. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I feel like I never left. I was in a mental facility for almost a year. But other than that, you know,
You've always been around.
I've always
That's
been
good.
around.
That's good. Oh, it's past that time. All right. I'm going to start shutting it down, but thanks a lot for hanging out. BFAB, minifigure collector. Earlier
Always
we
glad to
had
be here.
Rick from
It's fine.
Count. We had Portuguese Bricks. Always glad. Who else do we have? Was Rob on?
Armand, we had our boy Armand.
I think Rob was on a little bit. Armand was on.
Yep.
I think that's everyone.
Sounds about right.
Join us tomorrow, full of brick, early morning, 8:30 a.m. And until next time, Merry Christmas and bye.